Yo, 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 what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are y'all doing today? It is Sunday. It has been a very, actually, long playoff series so far, it feels like. But we are live today. We are here, and we are kicking it, and we're going to cover this game. We got 2 games today. Round 2 officially underway. This is the first game of round 2. Indiana Pacers going to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers, and this is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and pop out some additional information here. Let's pop out this chat and say hello to you guys out there. Let's pop out chat. Where is this? What am I doing here, Mario? Come on, let's get it together. It's early in the day, guys. We're going to have a long day, and we've got an even 50-50 split between Pacers and Cavaliers. A couple more votes coming in right now to turn that over. Gray's in. Let's get it. Let's get it, dude. How's it going? I see you, Gray. I see you, Gary. Robert Samora. Hello. Brando out there. Blaze it. I see you with the dab. We got Taz in the house. Father Time. Vicky Adams. Hello, Vicky. And a few other people hanging out in the back of the crowd. Shout out to all of you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's on. Round 2 is here, and this is what we're looking at now, y'all. So a quick look here around the NBA. We have a Game 7 that we will be covering tonight. So Game 7 immediately after this game. But right now, Round 2, Game 1, Cavaliers-Pacers. We know that the Cavaliers smoked the Miami Heat. We know that the Pacers crushed the Milwaukee Bucks. These 2 teams, by the way, guys, I know a lot of y'all are saying that the Pacers are probably going to get swept or this is going to be a Cavaliers series, and it very well might be. But I do want to give credit to the Indiana Pacers who, you know, they've been an amazing team both last year and this year, and people are sleeping on Indiana all the time. Cavs sweep incoming. Look, I just said it. And KLB out in the chat area saying that this is going to be a Cavs sweep. Cavs sweep. What up, Marty? Glad you're here, and I'm ready to party with you, sir. Hello to KLB. What's up, Marty? What up, Taz? Great to have y'all. So this is what we're going to focus on today. Normally when we start these live streams, I like to add some fluff and talk about all the other stuff. We will focus on Rockets Warriors as well, and we'll cover this. We also did see the Nuggets advance last night against the Clippers. They blew them out of the water. Not the point. What I do want to take a quick look at here are some of the stats that we don't normally cover because we don't cover the Pacers a heck of a lot. So before I even break down the schedule here, I want to take a quick look at these 2 teams' stats together. Now, we're going to see that the Cavaliers on paper are the better team, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to win on the intangibles. And if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I'm still in pain. Okay, let's take a look over here at the Indiana Pacers. And offensively, pretty solid numbers. What I don't like about this Indiana Pacers offense is that they do not get the offensive rebounds a lot. They don't go for the offensive rebounds a lot, but because they make, 48% of their shots, they're not missing a lot of buckets. They don't have to get the offensive rebound here. Now, they do pass the basketball really well. We saw that in the Milwaukee Bucks series. They won that series 4-1, and they had some games where they absolutely blew the Bucks out of the water. Now, points per game during the regular season, they were averaging 117 points per game. Field goal percentage during the regular season, 48% from the floor. That's good for 3rd in the NBA. At 3-pointers, guys, behind the arc, 36.9%. That's good inside the top 10. And, of course, in assists per game, a top 3 team when it comes to that. So those of you guys saying a sweep is incoming, it might not be as clear-cut as y'all might make it to seem. Defensively, though, this is where we have some issues. Now, Pascal Siakam is not a defender. Tyrese Haliburton, not a defender. This Pacers team lives on the offensive side there. But they did do an okay job at defending. And actually, in case you guys did not know, the Milwaukee Bucks were the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA this year. And the Pacers held them to less than this right here. They held them to like, what was it, like 106 points per game is the average on that. Anyways, we're going to see a good rotation here. This team has a pretty decent bench as well, and we'll talk about the bench players as the game goes on. But defensively, let's look at some of the stats here. Defensively, points per game allowed, 17th in the NBA. Not great. They did protect really well against three-point shots. They did the same thing against the Milwaukee Bucks, as I just said. They did force teams into isolation basketball quite a bit, allowing just 25, almost 26 assists per game. But they don't have the height. That is the biggest issue with the Indiana Pacers. Now, the Cavaliers have some size, but it's going to be small ball. I think this is going to be an extremely high-scoring game, just based off of it. What up, SK? Hashtag let them know. How you doing, SK? Good to have you in here, sir. All right, guys. We got a lot of Cavaliers people checking in right now. 35 votes already, and Cavaliers 71%, Pacers 29%. All right. I like the shirt and tie, but I bet you're not wearing pants, says Randy Marsh. Randy Marsh, look, dude, this ain't amateur hour, bro. This ain't amateur hour, Randy. We're wearing our blue jeans. You're good, dog. You see? And we even got our we even got the Vans on today, bro. Oh, shit, I almost fell. We even got the Vans on today. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're here. We're live. I don't screw around, bro. Look, man, I'm working from my house, but I'm working, and we're here, and we're live. So, Randy approved. Okay, Stan. All right. Randy Marsh. Shout out to you, Randy. Thanks for checking in. All right, guys. Let's take a look at the home team. Let's take a look at the other side. So we've got, obviously, a lot greener board here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Donovan Mitchell is just something else, man. He has been on a tear. This team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, is the #1 team in the NBA when it comes to points per game offensively. Also a team that doesn't get a whole lot of offensive rebounds, but when you are the second-best team at shooting the basketball, that is going to bode really well for you. And it's not just the offensive side here. Guys, the Cleveland Cavaliers, this is a Pacers channel? No, sir. No, sir. If anything, shoot, where's my hat? This is a San Antonio. This is actually a Dallas Cowboys channel. It's actually a football channel. We're not team agnostic here. It doesn't matter what team is on. We cover all of this, bro. And I try to do my very best, SK, to keep this important. Don't jump on the table, says Father Time. Yeah, man, we do our best to try to keep things impartial and try to give you the best, most unbiased coverage between any two teams that go head-to-head, regardless of the sport, regardless of my personal preference. I love the Dallas Cowboys. Brando says, I'm so sorry that you're a Cowboys fan. Hey, man. We can take the heat. I even keep the chain just right here all season long. And during the Cowboys season, during the football season, I don't wear a tie and a shirt for my Cowboys games. I do wear my Cowboys jerseys, whether that's my Jason Witten jersey or my Dak Prescott jersey or my Des Bryant jersey. Anyways, not the point. The point is the Cleveland Cavaliers are damn good, guys. Damn good. And the Pacers are going to have to be better. Some of you guys think this is going to be a sweep. I don't know that this is going to be a sweep. I do think the Cavaliers are going to make this a close series, but I did say that the Pacers are my dark horse in this NBA playoffs. And if any team can upset and dethrone this Cleveland Cavaliers team, I think the Indiana Pacers can do it. I do genuinely think the Indiana Pacers can do it. And then the Pacers, if they do advance, will likely end up going head-to-head with the Boston Celtics and New York Knicks going at it after this. All right, guys, let me show you guys the defensive side over here. Defensively, the Cleveland Cavaliers, points per game, 112 allowed per game. That's good for top 10 in the NBA. Field goal percentage, they hold teams to 45%. 3-point percentage allowed. They're 14th in the NBA, so right there in the middle. And that's probably where they're going to have the biggest issues. Because I think the Indiana Pacers are going to shoot the basketball a lot today. I smell a shootout, guys. I think it's a shootout. Fatin Saeed. Fatin, first of all, what's up and hello. Second of all, the game has not started yet. Game will start in about 20 minutes, Fatin. MCMC saying falling could have been a viral moment. Should we try it again and just go ahead and fall? Nah. I wouldn't be able to catch myself. I might literally hurt myself, guys. I'm still so damn sore from that last workout, and I don't even think it's my biceps that hurt. I think it's like the tendons in my arm. You guys don't care about this, but I'm just going to complain to you guys for just a second. I legitimately think that like everything here in my elbow ditch, the tendons that connect this to the bone, they are jacked because I tried doing my pull-ups, I tried doing my curls, and the bicep muscle can handle it. The tendons attached to my arm, like, I can do this. There's no problem here. This doesn't hurt. I cannot stretch my arms to be fully straight without being in total agony. So we're just going to drink soda water. Dude, I haven't even touched booze in like over a week, man. I don't even want to. I'm just trying to get myself back in good form, get myself back in good shape, and, get some good basketball going right now. Be in good form for the football season because the football season is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Scrolling by at the bottom, you can see that September 5th. I know it's a long time, but it will come up faster than you think. By the way, today is May 4th. That means in 10 days, May 14th, the NFL schedule will be released, and I will make my posts on the community tab so you guys can follow your teams on that. You're dying as well as we all are, says Brando. Randy Marsh saying no pain, no gain, brother, facts. Not to interject, Caitlin Clark just hit a 36-foot three-pointer. My goodness. That's a very deep – that's a logo three right there. That's a logo three right there. A 36-foot three-pointer? Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay, guys. Let's get back to this. Okay, let's get focused here. Why don't we take a quick look at the team comparison. So head-to-head comparison between these two teams, guys. Regular season numbers right now. Actually, these are postseason numbers. So, postseason numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Cleveland Cavaliers against the Miami Heat were averaging 126 points per game. That is not a typo. That is stupid. That is ridiculous numbers. 126 points per game. They were shooting the basketball 51% from the floor, 44% from beyond the arc, and they were crashing the boards pretty decently. Less than double-digit turnovers per game on their side, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are playing sharp basketball. That being said, they did go up against the Miami Heat. And not to take away from the fact that the Miami Heat did make it to the playoffs, the first number 10 seed ever since they started doing the play-in tournament to make it to the playoffs. They had to beat the Bulls and the Hawks to get into the playoffs, but they got swept by the Cavaliers. Again, they had a losing record, so the Cavaliers have had it pretty easy, man. I'm not surprised that they put up 126 points per game. Cavaliers definitely had it easy. I'm saying that because I don't want you to look at these numbers and then think like, oh, well, shoot, they're averaging 126 points per game. This is going to be a super easy game. No, it's not going to be easy. And the Pacers had a much more difficult situation when they had to go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. And against the Milwaukee Bucks, which it's not even arguable, the Milwaukee Bucks are a much better team than the Miami Heat. They were still able to average almost 118 points per game. I do expect this number to decrease after this series, regardless of whether it's a 7-game series or even a sweep. I don't think the Indiana Pacers are going to give up as many points as the Miami Heat gave up. I also think every one of these statistics is going to go down for the Cleveland Cavaliers after today. Maybe the turnovers category will remain the same, and depending on how aggressive they want to crash the boards, this rebound thing should stay pretty close. It's not a big difference between these two. I'd like to see Indiana force these guys into isolation basketball, but whether they're playing team ball or ISO ball, it doesn't matter, guys. The Cavs are still a really good team. I just want you guys to understand they had a very easy matchup in round one. It's no longer going to be a gimme series. This is not a gimme series, guys. I'm telling you now. What up, DJ Funky? How you doing, sir? I think this game is going to be a good one. I know this game is going to be a good one, Fatin. I know this one's going to be a good one. Fatin Saeed in the house. Craig Harper saying what up. He's saying she on her chef. I don't know what that means. What up, Craig? How you doing, sir? Good to have you in here, Craig Harper. Shout out to Bert's BS hot take. Kobe greater than LeBron. That's not a hot take, dude. I think we all kind of agree with that. I'll tell you right now, the Mamba, he was 100% a stone-cold killer, dude. And if he was still around, I think Kobe Bryant, if anyone should have gotten the second Space Jam movie, it should have been him. But R.I.P., man. All right, guys. So, we're here, Father Time. We're not going anywhere. We're going to finish this one right now. Greetings from Santa Cruz, Bolivia. What's up, Manuel? Good to have you in here, man. I actually had a layover in Bolivia as well one time. I was going down to Argentina and had like a 6 or 12-hour layover there in not in Santa Cruz. What was the city that I was in Bolivia? I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, guys. Let's move on. So these are the overall statistics. You guys will get a chance to see these statistics once again, or you'll get a chance to see this as the game goes on today. I'll bring this up time and time again. Of course, normally we do game recaps. We don't have a game recap to cover here because we haven't had any game in this series right now. But I will say the Cavaliers beat the Miami Heat, and they won 4-0 in that series. The Pacers beat the Milwaukee Bucks. They won 4-1 in that series. Celtics advanced, Knicks advanced. We'll see this game happening tomorrow. We will also see this game happening here tomorrow, which that's going to be cool. Waiting for a winner between this series. We're going to have Rockets Warriors an advance. One of these teams will advance tonight. We'll be covering that game tonight. And then I don't know what the schedule is for this right here, but my guess is they're going to take the day off right after today. It's not going to be tomorrow. If anything, they'll probably play on Tuesday, and we'll see that schedule develop here. 5 rings, better than 1 ring, says Bert's BS. All right, Mario needs his own emoji for the members. I do need my own emoji. Shout out, guys. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the point guards, and we're going to compare these two teams position by position just to prove to y'all that it's not going to be as easy as you think. Let's take a look over here at the starters. So, numbers-wise, Tyrese Haliburton not scoring as many points as Darius Garland during the postseason. But as I said before, Darius Garland had a very easy assignment in the first round of the playoffs. Plus, they only played 4 games, 5 games over here. Larger sample size, smaller sample size. Let's see how it works out today. 35 minutes per game is what Tyrese Haliburton is putting up right now, compared to 31 for Darius Garland. Points per game, Darius Garland has the advantage there by 7 points, closer to 6 points. Assists per game. This is where we start to see some of the differences between these two players in favor for the Indiana Pacers. Moving the basketball better, Indiana is doing that. Rebounds per game, Tyrese Haliburton going up and getting the boards. Steals per game, they're getting more steals per game. Blocks per game, Darius Garland doesn't play defense, period. And that's why I think this is going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be very interesting. Let's take a quick look over here, guys. Shooting guard. Time to look at this. Now, again, easy matchup for the Cavaliers. Not a lot of defense there for the Cavaliers. Advantage, once again, points-wise, Donovan Mitchell. So, yes, Donovan Mitchell did score more points in round 1 against a weaker Miami Heat team. But in round 1, Andrew Nembhard, he actually did really well considering he's going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. 15 points per game, 4.8 assists per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. Blocks per game, not very good defensively here. I don't think either of these two guys play defense really well. I will say Andrew Nembhard has been shooting the basketball better than Donovan Mitchell, which is weird. But then we got to consider the fact that Donovan Mitchell just takes way more shots, and that's why he has way more points. Let's move on to the small forward position. So now we're looking at your medium-sized guys, and Aaron Nesmith versus Max Strus. I think advantage here, Aaron Nesmith. And this, again, Milwaukee Bucks versus – it was Indiana Pacers versus Bucks, Cavaliers versus Heat. Extra time here for Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith with more points, more rebounds, more blocks, better shooting, more assists per game for Max Strus. I like that right there. I like this matchup, says Tycoon. I agree. Darius Garland playing today? I think he is. I didn't see anything out there saying that he wouldn't. We are 10 minutes away from tip-off, guys, and I know I'm kind of running through this pretty quickly. But if we look at the small forward matchup right now, I think the small forward advantage goes to the Indiana Pacers. Let's look at the power forward position. This is the one that I like a lot. Pascal Siakam versus Evan Mobley. Mobley has been shooting the basketball really well. I'm not even going to try to fake that. 60%. He plays a lot of under-the-rim basketball, but he also shoots the basketball from the three-point line pretty well here as well. So take a look. Pascal Siakam averaging almost 20 points per game compared to Evan Mobley. And Evan Mobley, as I said time and time again, they went up against a very weak Miami Heat team. This is my dark horse squad, guys. I'm calling it. I really just don't want to be wrong. Let's see. OMG, Garland is out game 1. Well, there you go. Well, that's going to be difficult. I guess we're not going to cover him. That's going to make it worse. Garland is out. That's going to make things even worse. So, I don't know. Does that change anything for you guys? With that piece of information, I asked you guys who's going to win this game. And if Darius Garland, you guys are saying he's super important to the team and putting up 24 points per game, I agree he is super important for the team. But does that mean that they're going to lose this game without him? It's possible, man. That's going to make a big difference right now. That's going to make a big difference because if you don't have Darius Garland in, do you know how that leaves for your squad? That means your starting point guard is probably going to be Ty Jerome. That's what that means. So, more hope for the Pacers, he says. Here we go, guys. These are the bench players, at least based off of ESPN, and I kind of just did my best on this because I don't know who they're actually going to have in rotation right now. But I put Tristan Thompson, Dean Wade, DeAndre Hunter, Sam Merrill, and Ty Jones out there for the bench players for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we might see Ty Jones do his thing 100-37 at WNBA Iowa. Game will be over in time for your stream. Just 4 more minutes left, says Father Time. All right, bet. We'll take a look at the starters here in just a minute. It looks like y'all are saying Darius Garland is out. That's going to be a problem here. I'm here for the Heat game. I'm on the list. Ain't no Heats playing today, Brock. Welcome. You're always welcome. Jay saying he is out. So there we go, guys. A big fat X over Darius Garland. He will not be in today. That means we're going to see some personnel change, and I'll call the game as we see it. So for the rest of the series, though, I do expect to see a lot of Darius Garland, especially if the Pacers win Game 1. And if the Pacers win Game 1, I wonder if the Cavs are going to feel a little nervous moving forward. How about the big guys? Let's take a look at the center position here. Again, pretty even, pretty close to on par right now. Another man who likes to hang out under the rim, Jarrett Allen. You can see him over there, 77.8%. That's Rudy Gobert numbers. If you're averaging 80% from the floor, you're probably dunking the basketball and laying it up quite a bit. You've probably got a lot of height, and that is definitely true. So if we look at it here, guys, 16 points per game versus 14 points per game, almost dead even in the assists category. This is where he shines. Averaging a double-double during the postseason against the Miami Heat, 14 points per game for Jarrett Allen and 10 rebounds per game. When you average a double-double, you're going to be looking pretty good there statistically. I don't know, man. I'm just excited to see this. Now, that's not to take anything away from Miles Turner, who is also a big man, who is also shooting the basketball 50%. And the reason that this is so low is because he actually does shoot three-point shots. And he's not half bad. 37% of his shots from three-point land fall. There it is. Robert confirming as well. Garland is out. Tyler G saying Celtics all day. Celtics will be playing tomorrow. What's going on to my beautiful wife saying woo basketball. What's up, gorgeous? How you doing? How you doing? Let me holla at you, ma. Shoot. Tip-off is in about 6 minutes if they get this game started on time. But we've seen these games start later and later from time to time, so I don't know if they'll actually get tip-off started here on time. Okay, guys, so with that little tidbit of information, knowing that Darius Garland is out for today's game, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't know, man. Indiana went 3-1 against Cleveland during the regular season. What do y'all think about that? Is that something that y'all knew? I'm going to type that in the chat because that's important to remember. I'll just say it. I'm not even going to type it in the chat. I'm going to say this directly to you guys, and this is why I think they will win this series. During the regular season, out of the 82 games that they play, 4 matches between the Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. And during the regular season, the Indiana Pacers beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 3 times, and the Cavs won just once. The Pacers, I think they might know what they're doing. So, anyways, last 10 games, Cavaliers 7-3. In their last 10 games, they're averaging 120 points, 46 rebounds per game, and 26 assists. Pacers 8-2. I'm just looking at some additional stats right here on looks like ESPN, and I'm looking at the preview of what they're saying over here. Let's see. The Pacers won the last regular season matchup, 126-118 in overtime on Sunday, April 13th, led by 21 points from Quentin Jackson, while Jalen Tyson scored 31 points for the Cavaliers. Interesting. This will be good. Pacers are 10-6 against Central Division teams. Indiana is 5th in the league, scoring 17.5 fast break points per game. Benedict Mathurin leads the Pacers, averaging 3.8, whatever that means. The Cavaliers averaging 15.9 made three-pointers per game this season, 3 more shots on average than the Pacers. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I hate reading things. I like to talk off the cuff. Reading things kind of sucks. But I do want to see something in particular. I want to see some of these stats. Okay. Let's take a look here. I'm going to duplicate this page. And we're going to take a look here. We're actually going to start with the away team. So we'll start here with the Indiana Pacers. All right, guys. Indiana Pacers. Just a quick look right now at the starters. Miles Turner will be your starting center today. Pascal Siakam will be your starting power forward. Aaron Nesmith at small forward. Andrew Nembhard over there at shooting guard. And Tyrese Haliburton going to be your point guard. Most points scored right now for this team, guys. We've got all of the starters averaging double-digit points, which sometimes, I think that's great. They are averaging during this postseason. On average, all of them have double-digit points, led by Pascal Siakam right now, who's averaging 19.8 points per game. That's your power forward. Behind him, Tyrese Haliburton is averaging 17.6. Next would be your center, Miles Turner. Miles Turner is averaging 16.8 points per game. We look at Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard is averaging 15 points per game and almost 15 points per game, 14.8. Aaron Nesmith. What does this mean? That means that this team is cooking right now. By the way, Tyrese Haliburton also averaging a double-double during this postseason. He's averaging 11.6 assists per game. And if we look at their numbers between regular season and postseason, we can take a quick look at that. So I just said it to you guys. He's averaging this, that, and the other. This actually should be 17.6, not 18.6. That's a typo. Oh, no, it's 17.6. This is regular season. So regular season numbers right here on the left side, postseason numbers right there on the right side. Big issue for Tyrese Haliburton has been the three-point shot this postseason. That has not been good. You know what that reminds me of? That actually reminds me, Tyrese Haliburton this postseason has been terrible. That reminds me of Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was shooting the basketball so well during the regular season, and this postseason, it looks basically the same. Jimmy Butler has been terrible at the three-point line. Tyrese Haliburton has been no better. As a matter of fact, just overall, he has been worse during the postseason. But I think that this matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, we might see a different Haliburton today. And, of course, Pascal Siakam, the #1 player on the squad in 2024. Shout out to Siakam. Siakam, though, also a slight dip in production this postseason. They did go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think that these numbers would be lower over here had they gone up against the Miami Heat. I think we can all agree. Now, let's take a look at the Cavaliers, and we'll take a look at the Cleveland stats here. Gamecast, Cleveland. Tip-off should start right now. Haven't had tip-off just yet, guys, but we'll get tip-off to you guys in just a moment. So Cleveland Cavaliers, guys, against the Miami Heat, top scorer for this squad was Darius Garland. He will not be starting today. Guys, giving up 24 points per game and swapping for Ty Jerome honestly is not that bad. I will give credit to Ty Jerome for averaging 16 points per game this postseason. Yes, even the bench players are rocking it right now. Ty Jerome averaging 16.3 points per game. He will be your starting point guard today since Darius Garland is out. Let's go back to the starters here. So Darius Garland is out. Donovan Mitchell will be taking over. I think that the Pacers are going to game plan for that. They're going to try to force the basketball into other people's hands. Easier said than done because Donovan Mitchell averages 23 points per game. Not only does he average 23 points per game, but he's out there quite a bit, y'all. He's out there quite a bit. I don't know. He's a bit of a ball hog. Doesn't pass the basketball too much. But anyways, moving on, guys. Let's go to the next highest scoring player. And if it's not Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell, surprisingly, the number 3 player on the squad is indeed Ty Jerome. Then we've got number 4, Evan Mobley, who's averaging, let's take a look at that, 16.3 points per game. Evan Mobley averaging 16.3 points per game. If we look at the next player in line, it's Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen averaging 14 points per game. And Max Strus underperforming. Max Strus is actually being outperformed by Ty Jerome and DeAndre Hunter this postseason. Max Strus with just 11 points per game. Let's see how they game plan around this unit and around this matchup here. All right, guys, game 1. This is where we're at. Game 1, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tip-off was scheduled for right now. We have not had it just yet. It might be another 2 or 3 minutes before we get tip-off. But shout out to some of you guys that are checking in right now to the conversation. I see George G. What up, George G? I'm in the woods with only an outdoor antenna. Dude, I'm here for you, man. Good luck finding the game. If you find it, cheers to you. If you can't find it, bro, I'll be here all day long, George. I'm covering both games, so shout out to you. Thanks for checking in, man. Shout out to Roy. Welcome back, Roy. Yo, chat, Warriors or Rockets tonight. We'll cover that at 2. We'll cover that too, Randy. Perrin G. James checking in. Say, I go Cavs. Nuckin' Futz checking in right now. Dude, that's Nuckin' Futz. Good to have you in here, bro. Big flex. What up, Owl on the Prowl? 23 seconds left to go in the Iowa game. Thank you for the update there. Father Time, it'll start soon, he says. All right, guys. So we will have Sunday basketball today. 2 games today. We've got this one and then Game 7 immediately afterwards. Game 2 is going to be the game on Tuesday. So we'll have a Tuesday game, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have the first 4 games for sure planned out with their actual time slots. If you want to take a screenshot on your phone, I mean, you don't really have to. You can always just Google this stuff. Not a big deal. But if you want to, it's there. Now, still TBD if needed. Game 5, Game 6, Game 7. The dates are there if we need them. We don't know what times they're going to be. And we don't even know if we're going to need them. But something tells me that this is going to be a very long series. I think this will be a 2-week series. And I think we will go to Game 7. Personally, I could be crazy. But if it goes to Game 7, 14 days from Sunday, this Sunday, that Sunday, it'll take 14 days to close out these 7 games. You dig? You copy? All right, guys. Unk is grabbing his chair because it's going to be a long day. We've got 2 games today. We only did 1 yesterday, right? Yeah, we only did 1 yesterday. So this old man's going to grab a seat right now. And we're going to get ourselves set up, guys. Pacers, Cavaliers, we're going at it right now. It's going to be a head-to-head sequence, and I'm fired up, man. Cavaliers, Pacers, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. I know it's weird. You're watching basketball on a football channel. One more thing, guys, a quick refresher course. I will be calling a lot of formations and a lot of things today. So for those of you who know basketball, what happened here? This should be my black top. Oh, that's right. NBA, Nuggets, Clippers series. I moved it. Blacktop. Cool. Bet. All right, guys, real quick. I'm going to take a seat here in a moment. We're about to have tip-off, but as I call this game, I want you guys to remember a few things. I call a lot at the wing, straightaway tray, corner 3, elbow jump shot, baseline jump shot, jump ball, all of those things, guys, and some of y'all may not know what those actually mean. Garland is out, Mr. Diddy, 69. What a name. What a name. He is out. Garland is out on this game. So keep that in mind. No Darius Garland. I think the Pacers have a much higher chance of winning game 1 with that. So is your goal to stay independent or to one day be on the big screen covering sports on TV? I don't know, man. Honestly, whatever pays better. Something tells me ESPN probably make a little more money than YouTube. But hey, dude, the ultimate goal, guys, is just to keep you all entertained. The ultimate goal is just to provide a service for y'all. And if you're enjoying the commentary and you're enjoying the product that I'm putting out there, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help support the channel, become a channel member, share this with friends. There's a million ways you can help support this channel. If you want to see this go to the next level and get more than just some basic graphics, if I could hire a videographer or someone to get me some original stuff, then so. Perfect TZ, you should know, everybody out here should know that the NBA is copyrighted material. That's all I'm going to have to say there, Perf. If you want to experiment and put the game on yourself and have your channel get copyrighted and brought down and then get a letter from the NBA saying cease and desist or we're going to sue your ass, you can go ahead and do that. I like my channel too much to put it at risk, so we're going to do this the right way, the clean way. Anyways, here's what I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys. All right, guys, we are in Cleveland right now, and so when I call a corner 3 anywhere along this line or this line, guys, baselines are down here, so baseline, of course, basic 101s, guys, your sidelines there, your sidelines there. Your three-point regions, you've got your corner on the flat. You've got your wings along this rounded edge. The wings around the rounded edge, and then, of course, your straightaway trays from anywhere in this area. When I call an elbow jumper, this is what we're looking at, these elbow shots, and we just had tip-off. The Indiana Pacers won the tip-off. The Indiana Pacers are going left today. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going right for the first half right now with the basketball. Now Pascal Siakam passes over to the right-hand side. On the dribble right now, Tyrese Haliburton. Siakam pulls the 3. Siakam from the wing. Off the mark. It will be rebounded by Strus. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into what we need to right now. Let's start the clock. And coming back with it, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the basketball, backing a man down, pulling up and taking the shot. That shot is there for the Cavs. Bucket for Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley with the first shot of the game. Cleveland up 2-0 over the Indiana Pacers. Right now with it, Cleveland on the dribble, Pascal Siakam. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Nesmith with it. Nesmith drives. He gets to the paint. He puts that up off the glass. The bucket is there. The score is 2-2. We are all tied up. Let's start the clock. Subtract a minute. We got about 11 left to go here. All right. Moving the ball now on the court. Let's refresh this page and get everything all set up. Go to the live numbers here. Scroll down just a little bit. All right, guys. Kicks that out to the three-point line. Here's a wide-open three-point shot. That rattles the rim and goes down. That's Evan Mobley again with another bucket here. Coming back with it, the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers drive, slows down. There's the pass inside to Siakam. Siakam puts that one up and in. Let's get the scoreboard updated now. So now we've got 3 points here for Cleveland, 2 points there for Indiana. Let's grab a seat and get ourselves buckled in right here. Good move right there by Donovan Mitchell. Can't quite get the shot. It's rebounded by the Indiana Pacers. Pacers push the basketball forward again, and it's stripped out of the hands of Pascal Siakam, stolen here by Strus. Strus passes this out to the three-point line. That shot is off the mark by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's now Pacers basketball. Pacers come back with it. Get the game cast down below, guys. Y'all can see the stats. They will update down below. With the basketball, passing inside to Siakam. Haliburton passes to Siakam. Siakam drives. Siakam off the mark right there. I like this angle. This kind of reminds me of 2K. Here we go. A pass to Mobley. Mobley tries to pass inside. It's stolen. Oh, my goodness. A fast break. Easy bucket there, but he was fouled, so no shot will fall there for the Indiana Pacers. The score is 4-5 right now. And it looks like Pascal Siakam is going to go to the free throw line. Let me do some quick updates here, y'all. Because I don't know if I like the blue. I don't know if that blue really makes sense for Pacers. I think the yellow might make more sense. I just want y'all to be able to actually see the text. Because if I make the text, let's try that. Can y'all read that? Is that okay? I think the yellow makes a little more sense. Shout out to Micah Kimbrough. Pacers won 3 out of the 4 in the regular season. That's what I was saying earlier, sir. What up, Stephen Garcia? He says Houston in the house. What up? Appreciate you, Steve Juice. There's the free throw that falls right there for Pascal Siakam. first bucket right there for the Indiana Pacers at the free throw line. So the Pacers are now tied up 5-5. George G saying, someone send me a link to good luck for that, George G. All right, guys, they're talking about the three-point shots right now. Here is a shot from Pascal Siakam at the free throw line. Both shots will fall right there. The score is now 6-5 with 9:45 left to go. Let's correct the clock, bringing it back right now. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers with the basketball. So on the court right now for the Cavaliers, Mobley, Mitchell, Strus, Allen, and Merrill. There's a shot from three-point land for Merrill. The shot off the mark. It's rebounded by the Indiana Pacers. Pacers coming back with it now. And we've got Nesmith with it. Nesmith surveys. He passes inside to Siakam. Siakam gonna lose the basketball again. Donovan Mitchell brings it back. Mitchell with the basketball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers trail by 1 right now with 9 minutes left to go. He shoots the three. Mitchell is good for 3. Cleveland Cavaliers take the lead right now. 8-6 Cleveland. All right, Tyrese Haliburton yet to score. There's going to be a foul right here. They're going to say it's going to be, looks like there was a screen right there. Someone ran into someone else, so there was a foul on that one. Looks like we'll get a foul on Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen going to pick up his first foul of the day. So Jarrett Allen picks up his first foul of the day. Donovan Mitchell, their camera is focused on him right now. Tyrese Haliburton getting ready to inbound the basketball. Haliburton with it. Haliburton, cross-court pass all the way to Pascal Siakam in the corner. Siakam passes out to the wing. Now it's in the hands of Haliburton. Haliburton back to Siakam. The straightaway tray is there for Pascal Siakam. And going back up by 1, the Indiana Pacers have a 1-point lead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. I appreciate y'all watching this live stream with me when you've got other YouTube commentary out there. Evan Mobley with the basketball will be stripped by Siakam, and here are the Pacers coming back with it. Tyrese Haliburton going to try to pass that one out to the corner, and that basketball ended up being kicked by Jarris Walker. Ended up being kicked by Sam Merrill. Merrill, Allen, Strus, Mobley, and Mitchell on the court for the Cavaliers. Siakam, Turner, Nesmith, Haliburton, and Nembhard with the basketball. And it looks like Nembhard under the rim goes ahead and puts up that bucket. Nesmith puts up that bucket. So that's a shot for Nesmith. 2 more points. It's 11-8. Here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers with it. Cavaliers under the rim. Donovan Mitchell through some contact gets the bucket and 1. Cleveland Cavaliers go to the stripe after the shot. Let's stop the clock and correct this. It's actually 8:03 left to go. We'll put 1 minute back on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Vince the Dude. Welcome Mark Price. Welcome Mike. Welcome Nick. Good to have you guys in here. Shout out to Fatine. She says yellow is better. I like it. Let's effing go Pacers, says Gary Streen. Let's go. All right, guys, with the basketball now at the free throw line, Donovan Mitchell to shoot his and 1 opportunity. It's off the rim, rebounded by Siakam. On the court now for the Pacers, Siakam, Turner, Haliburton, Nesmith, and Nembhard with the ball right now is Haliburton. He's working on Mobley. Haliburton moving around the court. He's standing at the wing at the three-point line. He pulls up and shoots from the top of the key. Almost rips the court on that swish. Nothing but net on that shot. The score is 13-10. With 7:40 left to go, we'll start the clock once again. Right now, Donovan Mitchell swinging it around the three-point line. Here's another three-point shot for Evan Mobley. Too much mustard. Rebounded this time by Merrill. And there's a handoff inside. Donovan Mitchell lays that one up and in for the Cleveland Cavaliers as he makes a push in the paint, stepping on the gas there. Here we go. Indiana Pacers with it. I got to add the timeouts. I'm just now realizing it. Not that it matters. But we'll make sure all teams have their 7 timeouts to start the game. Here's a straightaway tray again, and that rattles the rim right there. Pascal Siakam already heating up. This man on fire right now. Pascal Siakam with 10 points in the first 5 minutes of this game. With the basketball now, Sam Merrill passes this one out to Strus. Strus off the mark. Pascal Siakam rebounds. Siakam with it. Siakam directing traffic. Passes this one here. And a kick out to Siakam. Siakam pulls from the corner. 3-point shot, a little short. Rebounded this time by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers come back with it. Cavaliers at about the midway mark. And here is Donovan Mitchell. Steps on the gas, gets the angle, gets the bucket. 2 points there for Cleveland. 16-14 with 6:32 left to go. Good ball movement right now. Nembhard with it. He passes this one to Haliburton. Haliburton likes the look. Haliburton shoots the three, and Haliburton drains it. That stops the clock. Timeout here, Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. That stops the clock, ladies and gentlemen. That forces a timeout for the Cleveland Cavaliers, so they now have 6 timeouts. We also got to make sure that it says quarter number 1. So we've got about 6:24 left to go. Fix the clock right now. And for those of you who are new to this channel, how you feeling? You getting settled in just yet? Welcome to the show, guys. We are live right here, right now. We are in San Antonio, Texas. Devontae Peterson, what is up, sir? Dude, I stayed up like all night watching The Pacific, the HBO series by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, covering the Pacific theater during World War II. And honestly, I feel shell-shocked from watching the show, which is kind of crazy. But what a great show. All right, guys, tonight we've got Game 7 for the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. That is what is coming up next. Vince the Dude saying Rick Carlisle deserves a lot of credit. Dude, you are not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. Let me tell you a little bit about Rick Carlisle here. Just a little information about Rick Carlisle for you guys. Famob Gaming checking in saying, let's go Cavs. Fatine saying, let's go Cavs. Guys, over his career, Rick Carlisle, he played in the NBA. In case you did not know, he played in the NBA back in the 1980s, and he also played with the Boston Celtics for a little bit, where he won a championship as a teammate of Larry Bird's. In case you did not know, he was Larry Bird's teammate at that point. What's up, Tony Chappell? How you doing, sir? He says, what's good, brother? Thanks for helping me watch the Pacers win since my Magic are done. I got you, Tony. I got you, bro. Now, he did end up as the head coach for the Detroit Pistons in 2001 to 2003. He took them to back-to-back 50-win seasons and was named NBA Coach of the Year. We're talking about Rick Carlisle. Let's actually pull up a little image of him here. I've got one tucked away at my box score if you guys are interested. And I know that's a little small, but Rick Carlisle right here just talking the head coach right now while we are in this commercial break. So he was head coach for the Detroit Pistons, 50 wins back-to-back years, was named head coach of the year back in 2002. For the Indiana Pacers, he was head coach from 2003 to 2007. Then he left in 2008 to coach the Dallas Mavericks. He led the Dallas Mavericks to an NBA title in 2011. So yes, Rick Carlisle was the coach for the Dallas Mavericks when they beat LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So, hey, man, if the Cavs can beat Miami Heat, we also know Rick Carlisle can do the same. He has been doing a great job with this squad. I think this game will go to 7 games. This series will go to 7 games. I am with you, Cole. I'm with you. Thanks for the call out. Who are you people picking in this series and how many games, Tony wants to know. What up, Sad Guru? How you doing, man? Can you give Sad H Guru Yoga a shout out? I see you. Shout out to you, Sad H Guru. And Steve RK, this game is live. This game is real. It's happening for real, for real. Anyways, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Rick Carlisle since Vince brought it up. And Vince, thank you for bringing that up because I don't talk about the coaches enough. And I love talking about the coaches, at least during the NFL season. I always bring that up. Anyways, all right, ladies. Let's go back to this look over here. So once again, y'all. Once again, we've got the Pacers going to the left, the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the right. Rick Carlisle looks like Jim Carrey. I don't know which Rick Carlisle you're looking at, Jeff Powell. All right, here's the inbound, ladies and gentlemen. Inbounding the basketball right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers with it. 19-14, Cleveland Cavaliers going to bring the basketball up court and crossing midcourt right now with it, Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill passing over to the left-hand side, and we've got Strus with it. Ty Jerome with it right now. Ty Jerome running into some traffic right here. He's stuck at the wing. Passes this one back out to Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill running out of time. Shoots a three-point shot. The bucket is there. There's the score. A big bucket. A very well timed shot and a much-needed shot. 5:55 left to go here in the first quarter. With the basketball now, we've got Nembhard. Nembhard going to get that one stripped from him. It's poked away, and he's going to drive. Nembhard goes and steps back. He pulls up, takes that elbow jump shot. The shot is there for Nembhard. Got to get used to saying Nembhard. All right, y'all. Coming around the corner here, driving, Going to put that shot up off the mark, and that shot is no good by Ty Jerome, rebounded by the Indiana Pacers. Moving the basketball well. A corner three. That shot off the mark here by Indiana. This time it's rebounded by DeAndre Hunter. Hunter with it. Hunter surveys. He looks to Strus. Back to Hunter. Hunter likes a three-point shot. Hunter shot off the mark. Rebounded by Nesmith. And here we go. Tyrese Haliburton crosses half court with it. Tyrese Haliburton surveys, looks to the left, passes to the left, and a good swing pass here once again. We're now at the wing. There's the pass inside to about the paint. The fadeaway jump shot off the mark this time by Miles Turner. Miles Turner off the mark there. On the court right now, guys, after this, looks like we've got a dead ball right now and we're getting a personnel change. On the court right now, we've got Tyrese Haliburton, Miles Turner. We've got McConnell, Walker, and Mathurin checked in right now. Siakam taking a seat on the bench. Can you be a Lakers fan and despise LeBron asking for a friend? Okay. All right, guys, the score, 21-17. With 4:49 left to go. On the move right now, pulls up and shoots from the elbow. The shot is no good. It is off the hands of, who are you giving this to? They're giving it to the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pacers touch the basketball last. 4:44 left to go. Let's stop the clock. The ball is dead right now. And we're waiting for the inbound. Here we go. There's the inbound pass. The corner three, not going to happen. A good ball movement right there. And Jarrett Allen, high-flying shot right there for Jarrett Allen. The score is 21-19. Allen with his first bucket of the day. Here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton steps back, passes to the wing. Right side of this semicircle, Haliburton decides to drive. Haliburton goes up. His shot off the rim. That's good, actually. Rolls in, gets that shooter's roll, 23-19. Good fast break right here by the Cavaliers. They will answer right there. This time it is going to be a bucket by DeAndre Hunter. So the Cavaliers staying in this one. Here's the shot. It's short. That shot off the mark by the Pacers. J.R. Walker, shot's no good. Here comes Strus with it. Excuse me, that is not Strus, and that is not a good pass. It is Indiana Pacers basketball once again. Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton on the dribble. Haliburton showing off the handles right now. Passes to the corner. I like it. A wide open three from the corner is there. There it is. My goodness. McConnell with a big shot for the Indiana Pacers. McConnell with a big shot for the Pacers there. Here the Cleveland Cavaliers trailing by 4. A good shot this time by Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome with the bucket, still staying in it. It looks like that last shot was a long two. The score is 25-23, and I think there was a foul right there. Another foul on the Cleveland Cavaliers, which means we're one foul closer. We are one foul closer to the bonus. One foul closer to the bonus. Let's take a good seat right now. Okay. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. It looks like we are going to get a timeout. Indiana Pacers take a full timeout. Let's charge their timeout here as well. Hey-o. Indiana Pacers full timeout. All right, guys, for those of you who are new to this channel, all I ask is that you guys stick around. Give me 5-10 minutes of your day. Right now we're in the middle of a commercial break. I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you will not find this game on YouTube. I will put my money on that. You will not find this game for real, as you guys are looking for out there on YouTube. What you will find is a lot of guys trying to do what I'm doing right now. I encourage you to go search the YouTube landscape. I encourage you guys to go and try and find another live streamer out there who will bring the same energy and the same enthusiasm and the same heart and soul and guts that I put into my commentary. If you guys have been around the YouTube landscape and you can agree with me, hit the thumbs up button. If I suck, that's okay. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I guess I don't even know why I'm saying any of this. What I'm trying to say is for those of you who are actually here, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Shout out to anybody who's out there. Cool tie color pick. Thank you, Sam. Again, another tie that my wife got for me. I'm off today, says Stephen Garcia, so I'll watch till my Rockets take Game 7. All right, Stephen, I see you. I can't believe that people think that Cleveland are actually going to sweep Indiana. I said it yesterday, man. I said it yesterday. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate that. I said it yesterday, the Pacers are my dark horse to go all the way, man. I think the Pacers, despite the fact that they have never won an NBA title, Despite the fact that they have never won an NBA title, I think the Indiana Pacers actually have a chance to get there. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Take a quick look. I keep doing that. Let's take a quick look at the league. We didn't really get a whole chance to really get into this. But for those of you who are new to this channel, guys, I want y'all to see the playoff picture clearly here. So I'm going to get out of the way 100%. West, obviously, on the left side of the screen. Eastern Conference, obviously, on the right side of the screen. This is Game 1, Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers. Over here, y'all, we've got the matchup between the Warriors and the Rockets. The Warriors and the Rockets here. Thank you, Fatine. I'm seeing your comments, guys. I also read your comments. I'm also happy to communicate with you guys. And during the next commercial break, we're going to ask some questions, y'all. During the next commercial break, I'm going to ask y'all some questions, and I hope you guys get fired up for it. 347 votes right now. Let's start a new poll. All right, guys. Different question here, but who are you rooting for? A very different question than who do you think is going to win? Pacers or Cavs? What up, Rhonda? Welcome back. All right, y'all. Nuggets, Thunder. This is tomorrow. Game 1, Nuggets, Thunder. Game 1, Celtics, Knicks. I'll cover both those games tomorrow as well. That is going to be fire. I'm super stoked for that. What up, Sir Kratos? Welcome back, homie. Appreciate you, Tyler G. I see you out there, sir. Lakers lost to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are watching this game too. Or Game 7, I should say. This game as well. Celtics all day, says Tyler G. Thanks for checking in, man. All right, guys, let's get back to the action because it looks like this timeout is just about over. Was his foot on the line? I think it wasn't. See, I looked like a three-point shot to me, so let's go ahead and fix that one as well. So Pacers up 26-23 right now. Pacers with the basketball, and this time on the dribble. On the court right now, we've got Siakam, McConnell, Nembhard, Toppin, and Mathurin. Toppin had himself a series, man. I tell you what. There's a pass inside. Cleveland Cavaliers after the rebound. Here's the nice move. A pump fake to get a man off his feet, and that's exactly what the Cavaliers needed. Cavaliers looking good on that play. That's a bucket by DeAndre Hunter. There is a fast break opportunity there. The shot will fall for the Indiana Pacers. Pacers get a shot right there that time. That's a bucket for McConnell. And in transition, the Cavaliers from the three-point line take the shot. The shot's no good. Rebounded by McConnell. McConnell with the basketball. McConnell at the wing. Passes to Siakam. Siakam slows things down a little bit. He surveys. Siakam to McConnell. McConnell. One more. Is that Mathurin right there? A pass to the wing. And he steps out. And that's a three-point shot for the Indiana Pacers. Another shot here. Grab my chair because when I'm on my feet, I do too much. There's 2 minutes left to go here, guys, so I'm going to fix my clock as well. We're 2 minutes behind. Here is the drive. There is the shot. The shot not there. No foul going to be called for the Cleveland Cavaliers, so it's going to be rebounded by the Indiana Pacers. 1:52 left to go in this first quarter. Indiana Pacers with it right now. Right now, McConnell on the dribble. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a pass to the wing. Here's the drive in the paint. A pump fake. Mathurin doesn't like it. He passes to Toppin. Up and down. That's going to be a travel here. That stops the clock with 1:38. Stops the clock with 1:38. Toppin committing a mental error right there. He went up and down. That'll be a travel. What up, country? What up, Richard? I see you guys out there. Aaron Garrett checking in and Felipe also checking in. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, with the basketball now. Surveying and in trouble. Here's a wild shot for Donovan Mitchell from the three-point line. It actually surprisingly hits the rim. Is this going to be a three? Is that a shooting foul? Huh. I don't think that's going to go down as a shooting foul. I think it was a foul before the shot. My poor Magic, he says. There's the inbound pass. Pablo Banchero, man, honestly, if he wants to win a ring, he's going to need some support. Oh, my goodness. Two Cleveland players running into each other. That forces a turnover right there. Donovan Mitchell colliding right there with DeAndre Hunter. That's an embarrassing thing to happen. An easy dunk right there for the Indiana Pacers. It's now Cleveland basketball. Cleveland Cavaliers trailing by 8 here. There's a three-point shot for Donovan Mitchell. It is short, and it goes off of Mobley. Mobley kicks the basketball out of bounds. It's Indiana Pacers ball. Cleveland starting to spin out of control right now. Cleveland Cavaliers looking a little confused at this point. We're getting close to 100 likes this country. What up, country kisses? Let's go. Thanks for letting me know. All right, guys, with the basketball now, the Indiana Pacers on the dribble here. We've got TJ McConnell. McConnell standing high at the logo. Kicks this one out to the corner, and here's the drive. Losing the basketball there. That's going to be Benedict Mathurin who commits the turnover, and now the Cleveland Cavaliers have it. A wide-open three for Donovan Mitchell off the rim, rebounded by Siakam. Siakam. Another board for him. He's now got 10 rebounds. He's now got 10 rebounds, y'all. And the shot clock is winding down. We're actually down to about 14 seconds. That is a real shot clock with real time. About 4 seconds between the shot clock and the play clock. Indiana Pacers with it, in trouble. Going to have to get this shot off. Passes this out to the three-point line. A three-point shot and drains it. That stops the clock there. Wow, three-point bucket by Benedict Mathurin. 2 seconds left to go here, waiting for the inbound pass for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Indiana up by 11. Donovan Mitchell, full court shot is short, and that is the end of the first. 36-25. Let's recap, shall we? Let's do a quick recap, guys. So that's the end of the first. Looks like both teams have 6 timeouts remaining. You are watching the NBA playoffs. This is round 2, Indiana Pacers, Cleveland Cavaliers, game 1 of this series. And if you guys want to bet on tonight's game, quick shout out to our, I guess not necessarily our sponsor, guys, but Underdog. If you make your bets right now, guys, and sign up for Underdog today, you can get up to $1,000 in bonus credits if you guys want to, you know, try your hand at something. You'll help out this channel, guys. This is an affiliate link. So if you guys use this link and use the promo code LETSFNGO, FN for Football Nation, get it? LETSFNGO. You guys can get up to $1,000 in bonus credits. All the details are there. Let's go ahead and plug in the link right there. If you're interested and curious, obviously you don't have to sign up, right? Nobody ever has to do anything. But if you're curious about it, y'all, click the link. Just look at through the offers that I've got. Let me know what y'all think about them. And if you do sign up, let me know. Which round now? This is round 2, Fatine. Round 3 will be, well, let's go ahead and just show you the graphic. So, you're welcome, Archiver 13. And anybody in advance, you're welcome to everyone. Let's make sure I don't unplug my PC. That would be the worst day ever if I unplugged my PC. Got to make sure everything is here. All right, guys, round 1 of the playoffs are the outermost round. So round 1, the Thunder, they swept the Grizzlies. You dig, Fatine? So this is round 1. This is technically round 2, but I'm talking about round 1. Round 1 was Thunder's Grizzlies, Nuggets Clippers, Rockets Warriors, Lakers Wolves. On the other side, Cavs Heat, Pacers Bucks, Celtics Magic, Knicks Pistons. After round 1, we actually have just 3 out of the 4 determined so far. This is round 2. Cavs Pacers, Celtics Knicks, Thunder Nuggets, and honestly, guys, I was rooting for the Warriors the entire time. But after watching the Rockets, dude, the eye test doesn't lie, man. The Rockets, this is going to be a tough game for the Warriors to win. The Rockets figured out that they have a much taller lineup there with Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun. And even though they tried to commit to the hack-a-shack in that last game, in Game 6 or in Game 5, the Warriors, it didn't matter, man. Because the Rockets, even if Steven Adams missed the free throw, they couldn't get a rebound, and Alperen Sengun would get the putback and just they crushed. The Rockets crushed it in that game, and I think that the Rockets might actually advance. He says a much younger team as well. It definitely shows, man. All that gray is starting to show in Draymond Green's beard, and even though it shows in LeBron's beard, I think LeBron is a much better player than Draymond Green. That's just me. Steph Curry will figure it out. Or he won't. I guess you're right, man, one way or the other. Shout out to Tony. I see you, Clutch City, with your Rockets logo out there. Cheers to you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick head-to-head comparison for those of you just checking in right now between these two teams. This is the numbers and the results of round 1. So, after the first sweep here for the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys, the Cleveland Cavaliers are coming into this game just kind of lollygagging. Oh, yeah, that was an easy sweep right there. No issues with the Miami Heat. Miami Heat had a losing record for the regular season. This is not going to be this type of scoring for the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2 against the Indiana Pacers. I promise you that. Right now, we are coming back from the commercial break. This is the start of the second quarter, and the opening shot by Donovan Mitchell is off the mark. Let's start the clock once again and reset the clock. Here we go, guys. Indiana Pacers with it. 11:40 left to go with the basketball right now. You've got McConnell. McConnell going to commit the turnover here. Let's start the clock. 11:34. And I got to tell my wife to turn the AC on because it's hot AF up here. All right, guys, moving the basketball right now. We've got Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to the corner. And it looks like nobody is open. Everybody's scared to take a shot except for Donovan Mitchell at the three-point line. His shot is off the mark. It is an offensive rebound, and there's a putback for Okoro. Isaac Okoro with the putback right there, and the Cleveland Cavaliers get 2 points, much-needed points right there. The score is 36-27. On the dribble right now, Pascal Siakam shoots from the elbow. Siakam's shot is off the mark. Good defense there by Donovan Mitchell. Moving the basketball around, the Cleveland Cavaliers with it, Strus to Mobley. Mobley back to Strus. Strus pulls up, doesn't take the three-point shot. Dean Wade kicks back out to Strus. Strus shoots the straightaway tray. The straightaway tray off the mark right there, rebounded by Indiana. Indiana Pacers. There's going to be another foul. And this time, oh, is that a foul or is that a travel? We'll just say there. Either way, turnover Indiana, Cavaliers ball. Don't apologize for feeding the baby. Don't apologize for feeding the baby, Christina. I'd rather you feed the baby than him be hungry later. This guy has very nice pants and a very nice broadcast. Thanks, Brando. They're just jeans, dude. 7 jeans, true religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. Just like that shot was taken right there. That shot was taken right there and made by the Cleveland Cavaliers, 36-29. Here we go, guys. On the drive, making his move right now for the Indiana Pacers under the rim. A tough bucket. The bucket is there for Indiana, and that is Obi Toppin. Good job by Obi. Obi-Wan Kenobi there. Obi Toppin with the bucket here. Here's a three-point shot. That shot they're saying was a non-shooting foul. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball right now. I'm a Rockets guy tonight, says Archiver. I am too, bro. I kind of am too. What a shot by Obi. Pacers in 5, says Sadhguru Yoga. All right, guys, 38-29, 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. I've got a new trivia quiz for you guys. On the dribble right now, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell high, standing at the logo right now. Standing right at the logo. Remember, guys, they're going to the right of the screen. The graphic is down below to help y'all visualize what's going on. There is a shot put up off the glass. That's going to be a good bucket there. A good bucket there. This time, it was Evan Mobley on the shot. And answers right back the Cleveland Cavaliers with McConnell. McConnell answers right back. The score is 40-31. 9 minutes and 37 seconds. Donovan Mitchell will drive. Donovan Mitchell, easy bucket there. No defense by the Pacers on that possession. Moving the basketball up court. Pascal Siakam with it. Siakam kind of just lollygagging around the court here. Passes this one over to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Siakam at the wing. Passes back to McConnell. McConnell at the straightaway. Again to the other wing this time. Mathurin passes inside. Siakam gets hit. Siakam gets the shot and the foul. Siakam goes to the free throw line. 9:11 left to go. Let's fix the time here. 9:11 left to go. That stops the clock. Pascal Siakam goes to the free throw line. Jada Ashbury checking into the conversation. What up, Jada? How you doing? So Pascal Siakam is now at the free throw line, guys. Let's talk his numbers. We looked at this earlier. Siakam at the free throw line. I always like to look at the stats when we get players who go to the free throw line. Averaging more time this postseason. Regular season numbers on the left. Postseason numbers on the right. This is just an and one opportunity. There's the shot for Pascal Siakam, and the shot falls for Siakam. It's now a 10-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. He has the most points this postseason per game out of anyone on his team, and right now he's already up to 13 in the first half. All right, guys, let's go ahead and add that extra 1 point. With the basketball now, the Cleveland Cavaliers shot clock down to 10. Donovan Mitchell trying to find an answer here. Pump fakes at the three-point line, doesn't like it, kicks this one out to the straightaway, drives in the paint, blocked, and the Indiana Pacers get the block, the turnover, this time under the rim, the reversal is there. That layup is good for Benedict Mathurin, 2 more points for the Pacers, and the Pacers are now up 45-33. It looks like trouble for Cleveland. Here is Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line, passes this one out to the corner, the shot from three-point land off the mark by Isaac Okoro, rebounded by the Indiana Pacers. Here stepping on the gas, McConnell takes the short-range jump shot, no good. The putback, no good. Rebounded once again, this time Dean Wade with the rebound. So Dean Wade passes to Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is really tall, man. I'm looking at him right now. He's the tallest guy on the court. Evan Mobley in the paint right now, has the elevation, has the angle. The bank shot is there for Evan Mobley, and it's now a 10-point game. Looks like that stops the clock with 8:06. Timeout going to be called by Carlisle. And this takes us to a commercial break. Let's charge Indy for a timeout right now. Hey-o, Indiana Pacers with the timeout. This takes us back to a commercial break. All right, guys, if you're new to this channel, hello. If you're not new to this channel, hello as well. I'm curious, guys. We've got people. We don't cover these two teams very often, so I know we've got a lot of new people in here today. I am curious, where are you watching from? Where are you guys watching from? I love doing this, guys. Look, I know it's disappointing when you come across a channel and you're looking for a piece of content and you only get the next best thing. You don't get what you're looking for. But my goal is to try to make this a radio broadcast. I want you to be able to close your eyes and visualize the gameplay. Sometimes I'll even cut. We just started dropping this graphic here the other day. We'll even cut over here to this blacktop now, and I'll let you know where the players are on the court. For the first half, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Pacers going this way, the Cavaliers going this way. When I say to the wing, once again, it's either in this area or in this area. When I say to the corner, it's either in this corner or in this corner. Same thing applies to the other side. If I say elbow, it's either over here or over here. For those of you who do not know, this whole formation right here is the key. Now, based off of this, guys, when I say at the top of the key, it's not a three-point shot. It's somewhere around this key over here. If I say it's inside the free throw line, typically I'm trying to say that because we're at this dotted line right here. It's inside the free throw line. It's not necessarily a layup. So I do my best to try to get you guys engaged with it. Anyways, let's read some of the chat. Let's see where you guys are checking in from. All right. Yeah, you guys came in hot with that. Shout out to y'all. Let's do this. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick look. We've got FAMOB Gaming out in Dayton, Ohio. What up, FAMOB? South Bend, Indiana for Jesus Ortiz. What's up, Jesus? We've got Gary out in Washington. We got Steve Juice out in Pennsylvania. What up, Steve? How you doing, sir? Jada Asbury. What up? How you doing? Asbury? What up, Jada? How you doing, Jada? Shout out to you out in Texas. We're live in San Antonio. We got Robert in that 210. How about the San Antonio Spurs? And Greg Popovich, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay. We'll be all right, especially if we end up picking up Giannis. That would be pretty sweet. Shout out to ZY Artist. I see you. Colorado, near Denver. I like it. Shout out to Cheryl Carroll. Hey, I love Archer, dude. Is that what your name is based off of, Cheryl Carroll, or is that actually your name? Because that is awesome. If that's actually your name, I love it so much. And if it's a play on Archer, I love it just as equally. Let's turn off my prop bets there. Let's take a look at some more cities across the league. This is really cool. SC watching in Indiana. What up, dude? How you doing? We got Chase in Georgia, Grimy in Virginia, Jamming out in NOLA, Cam the man in Ohio. Good to have you in here. We got William out in France. I see you. Je ne parle pas français, but we will learn. Shout out to Randy Marsh in South Park, Colorado. I see you, sir. Brandon Tucker in Fort Wayne. Shout out to you, MDK in California. My couch in Crockett, Texas. Love it, Rhonda. Fishers, Indiana. Love it, Miles. I see you out there. Jeffrey in Indianapolis. Still on the river for Father Time. Tyler G in New York. I'm not going to get a chance to read all these cities, guys, but shout out to Mike checking in. Shout out to Steve Juice checking in. Let's get back to the game. All right, guys, let's do this. With the basketball right now, Tyrese Haliburton again going to the left side of my screen. Moving the basketball around. There will be a foul, an off-ball foul right here for the Indiana Pacers. Pacers have a 10-point lead. That foul will be charged to Jarris Walker. He commits his first foul. Cleveland trailing by 10. They are the number one team in the NBA, or at least the number one team in the East for sure. Archiver in Chicago. I see you, sir. Loud blends in Cleveland. I see you in that 2-1-6. Moving the basketball around, the Cleveland Cavaliers with it. There's a pass to the paint, and that's going to be a shot right there. A good shot for Jarrett Allen. That's his second bucket of the day. Jarrett Allen up to 4 points. You've got Jarrett Allen, Hunter, Jerome, Okoro, and Strus out there. There's a fadeaway jump shot for the elbow. Tyrese Haliburton answers back right here. All right, guys, Cleveland Cavaliers after the shot coming to the right side of the screen. On the move right now, we've got a man with the ball. This is Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome going to commit a turnover. Ty Jerome filling in right now. There's the pass out to the three-point line for the Indiana Pacers after the turnover here. Wide open shot at the three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome filling in for Darius Garland today, and it shows. Ty Jerome on the dribble. Ty Jerome tries to put up the shot. A little too much mustard. It is rebounded. An offensive rebound for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ty Jerome finally gets the shot to sink right here. He's up to 6 points. 47-39 with 6:45 left to go. I'm going to fix my clock right now. With the basketball here, the Indiana Pacers. A long three-point shot off the mark right there. Cavaliers just going to let that basketball go out of bounds. A shot missed by Tyrese Haliburton. Shout out to Jay Madri checking in Sunset Beach, North Carolina. And Mike watching from Greenville, North Carolina. All right, guys, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Here is Ty Jerome taking the drive, getting the foul, getting the shot, and taking a trip to the free throw line. It's now just a 6-point game with 6:22 left to go. Okay, so the Cleveland Cavaliers are finding a way back into this one. It's a 6-point game, and we're going to see a free throw coming up right now. Scroll down just a little bit. SC saying these two teams – tough to do play-by-play because they both like to run. Not many shot clock violations this series. The extra point will be there as well. Yeah, man, and since I didn't cover these games throughout the entire playoff series, I only covered one of each of them. I'm still getting used to all of the names and the jersey numbers right now, if I'm being honest. Here we go, guys. On the dribble, Tyrese Haliburton looks out to the left. A little pump fake there. Thank you, Gary Stream, for the $5 super chat. He says, let's go, Rockets. I like it. Tyrese Haliburton with the shot clock winding down. A pass to the three-point line. That shot will fall right there. Aaron Nesmith with a three-pointer of his own. The score is 50-42 with 5:51 left to go. On the move right now, almost losing the basketball, the Cleveland Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter passing this one to Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome surveys. Ty Jerome going to start the dribble. He looks to the left, passes this one. Is that Strus? It is for three. The shot is there. Strus answers back with the three. Keeping them in this one. It's a 5-point game. Indiana Pacers up by 5. Clock is hot. Shout out to Gary on that super chat, sir. Thank you very much. Every penny helps. All right, guys, on the move, passes to the three-point line. Nesmith with it. He likes the three-point shot. Not going to be there. Off the left side of the rim, rebounded by Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen moves the basketball around, bringing it up court right now. We've got Max Strus looking at the straightaway tray. Off the mark here. Rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith passes to Haliburton. Haliburton with the Pacers. Pacers with the basketball, and it looks like an off-ball foul going to be committed right there. That'll be charged to Aaron Nesmith, his second foul of the day. 4:53 left to go here. Now, checking in right now, I see you. I see you, sir. All right, guys, let's end this particular Who Are You Rooting For poll. We will end this one, and we'll ask another question. It's Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday. It is Sunday fun day. What happened here? When did the Cleveland Cavaliers get 50 points? My TV screen now says that the Cleveland Cavaliers have 245 points. That's not right. There's the shot. They took the scoreboard down to get it corrected. The shot is off the mark. That's so funny. I'm doing better than national TV right now at the scoreboard. Here we go. Moving the basketball around. The Indiana Pacers will drive. There's the shot. That shot off the mark. Apparently the Cleveland Cavaliers scored 245 points right there. That's ridiculous. And there's a foul, Indiana Pacers. That's so funny. Got to change the quarters, too. Thank you. Appreciate you, Gio. All right, the clock has stopped. Let's correct here with 4:22 left to go. We are at the free throw line right now. That first free throw does fall for Andrew Nembhard, so let's fix that. Darius Garland on the sidelines right now, watching this game in a denim jacket. There's the second free throw that falls here for the Indiana Pacers. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the first half. With the basketball now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have it. This is DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter looking for the angle. He goes down. He's fouled from behind. Another foul for Aaron Nesmith. And Nesmith finds himself into foul trouble early right now. 3 fouls. Rick Carlisle looking around, talking to the officials like, come on, man. Come on, man. All right, 4:22 left to go. 4:22 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. The score. Sorry about the clock, guys. Ow, my arms. The score is 52-45 with 4:22 left to go. The camera panned over to Mathurin and Rick Carlisle. Father Time saying 4:45 in the second quarter. My TV says 4:22 in the second quarter. The score is 52-45. Indiana Pacers are up by 7 at this point. We are going to get an inbound pass. They're talking about the 2 games tomorrow. Looks like the second game will be late. We've got the Nuggets and OKC playing tomorrow. 2 games tomorrow, guys. You got Knicks and Celtics and Nuggets OKC. It's going to be a late night, Christina. I'll be live until about midnight tomorrow night. Steve Juice asking, Mario, during a timeout or break, how many languages are you fluent or conversational in? Just Spanish and English, man. Just English and Spanish. Those are the only 2 languages I can really speak. I can understand a little bit of Portuguese. Just a little bit. I can understand enough Italian. I know like all the curse words in Arabic. And I can say like shukran, like thank you, and whatnot. You know, a couple of words that you're going to want to know. There's the inbound pass right here, and that inbound pass is tipped away. The Indiana Pacers with it. Here we go. Indiana Pacers get the steal after the inbound pass. Here's the drive. Tyrese Haliburton passes to Siakam, top of the key. Siakam shot off the mark. It'll be rebounded this time by DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter brings the basketball up court. Hunter shoots the wing 3. Hunter splash! 48-52. It's a 4-point game, and it looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers are not going to give up right now. Moving the basketball around, we've got Pascal Siakam with it. Siakam looks to the right, passes to the right, and on the dribble right here, on the dribble right now, we've got Nembhard with it. Nembhard passes this one over to Mathurin. Mathurin shoots the shot. That looks like a long 2 right there. It'll be a 3-point shot, though, so they're going to give him 3 points. So Benedict Mathurin up to 8 right there. There's a shot for, man, how are you doing this, DeAndre Hunter? Keep shooting your shots and keep missing. That will be an offensive rebound there for Ty Jerome, and the Cleveland Cavaliers end up putting in that bucket. Here we go, coming back with it, the Indiana Pacers pass inside. Pascal Siakam is fouled under the rim. It was not a shooting foul, though. He was just fouled from behind. DeAndre Hunter, man. Hot and cold. Fucking oh, sorry. He's a Katy Perry song. Sorry, guys. I don't swear on this channel. I keep it PG-13. Sometimes they slip. It's all Greek to me, says Owl on the Prowl. Once a Nick, always a Nick, sends Mike. All right, guys. So, all right, waiting for the inbound pass for the Indiana Pacers. This or that, guys. iPhone, Android, Here we go. All right, guys, waiting for the inbound pass. Tyrese Haliburton here to inbound this one. Our goal for this live stream, guys, is to get to 28.8. We are still a long way away from that. We need 63 new subscribers during this live stream. I don't know if we'll get it, but let's see if I can't convince a good chunk of you guys to join the team. Here's a three-point shot. That shot will fall right there as Aaron Nembhard gets a good three-point bucket. The score is 58-50. And now Andrew Nembhard has 10 points in this game. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell drives. Donovan Mitchell takes the shot. The bucket is there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so the Indiana Pacers get the basketball now. Waiting for the inbound pass. This clock has been ticking the whole time. 2:39 left to go. 2:39 left to go here. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I see y'all. All right, on the move. There's the kick out to Siakam. Siakam moves around the ring here. Siakam passes this one to Nembhard. Nembhard at the top of the key passes to Siakam, who is in the paint. I count more than 3 seconds there. I think there should have been a whistle. Here's the shot from the elbow. That shot is short, way short. Looks like it was tipped by a Cavalier. The Cavaliers with it. The Cavaliers get the ball back. This time with 2 minutes left to go. There's the drive. There's the shot. The shot is up. The shot is good. A good bucket there for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the score is now 58-54. That stops the clock with 2:06. A timeout called by the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers need to talk about it. Shout out to you, Cam the Man. He says iPhone. Randy Marsh saying the Obama phone. Okay. All right. I'm with you, SC. I appreciate you, sir. All right, newbies. It's y'all's time to shine. I know that most of you guys watching this live stream, or at least a good chunk of you guys, are watching this live stream. So if y'all want an official shout-out right now, newbies, say hello. Feel free to say hello, and, of course, to all of our channel members who are here right now. Y'all say hello back to our newbies. Let's see who's out there. I always say this, drop your last 5 emojis, and I'll know that you're new. Drop your last 5 emojis. Here are my last 5 emojis. We got the flex, the smile, the fire, the eyes, and the smile once again. Let's find out. Back to a commercial break, guys. And y'all might be wondering, like, why is this guy even, like, what is this all about? Look, man, I'm a human on this side of the camera. You guys are people on that side of the camera. This is different than watching the TV. You can't talk trash to the host on TV or give him compliments or, you know, give him corrections for what they should say. But I take what you guys say very seriously. And so for me, it's super important to know that y'all are with me. You guys are watching this content. And to anybody who's new, you know, it makes me smile to see these names come up. So I see you, Loud Blends. Fire, he says, okay. Ooh, my ninja. What up, homie? How you doing, sir? Newbie here in DJ Meals with the flex. I see you, DJ Meals. What are you inspecting with the monocle out there? Those are your last 5? I love it. Capital of Texas saying true. Father Time saying, what is an emoji? Love it. Shout out. Thank you, Country Kisses, for saying hello to our newbies out there. Miles Kelly saying hello again. Miles Kelly saying, but you shout me out already. No worries, Miles. I'm here, dude. As long as you're checking in, I will say your name, sir. Shout out to Fatine checking in. Fatine is new. Love to see it. Shout out from the Philippines since Akai Magsayo. Magsayo, shout out to Akai. Aika. Is it Aika? Aika. I think it's Aika Magsayo. Aika Magsayo. Did I say it right? I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. I muddled through that one. That was rough, but I think we got it out. What's up, Aika? Aika? I'm going to go with Aika. I think that looks like Aika. Do your best to shout out to. Shout out to Jeremy. Jeremy checking in right now. Hottenstein. What a name. It's like Frankenstein, but hot. What up, what up, Jeremy? How you doing, sir? Earl checking into the conversation. What up, Earl? Shout out to you. We got Jeremy checking in. We got Capital of Texas saying aspirations to do TV. Honestly, I don't know, man. I have aspirations to pay my mortgage off of this. That's all I'm trying to do at this point. Hit the like button if you have a pulse, says Nick. Thank you, Nick. Miles saying I appreciate that. That made my day. Shout out to you, Miles. And Andrew Clapper saying hello again. Welcome back, Andrew. Excited for this matchup? I'm excited for it too. All right, guys, let's over-under, the over-under for Pascal Siakam, 19.5. Guys, do y'all think he'll get 19 points today? He's already well on his way. I hope you took the over. He's got 13 points in the first half. And the Indiana Pacers have the basketball. We're getting back to it. The clock has started. Nembhard passes over to Mathurin. Mathurin, one more pass out to the wing. And at the wing right now, we've got Miles Turner. A pass over to Haliburton once more. Haliburton kicks to Nembhard. Nembhard for three. Nembhard is there. Nembhard with the three-point shot. 61 points in the first half of this game so far for the Indiana Pacers. 12 points in it. Here is Mobley with it. Mobley trying to work on Siakam. Mobley passes to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell jumps at the three-point line. Doesn't like it. Good ball movement here for Cleveland. Great defense by the Indiana Pacers. A better shot there for Cleveland. The two-point shot will fall for DeAndre Hunter. And now Indiana Pacers have the basketball under the rim. Indiana Pacers kick it back out. 1:09 left to go in the first half. Tyrese Haliburton passes this one to Miles Turner, and Turner gets the easy bucket there. Miles Turner gets the easy shot off the glass. The score is 62-53. 62-56, excuse me, 62-56. A Euro step for Donovan Mitchell is off the mark. The offensive rebound by Jared Allen. The block by Miles Turner, though, and the Indiana Pacers get the basketball back. 46 seconds left to go here in the first, and Miles Turner is hacked under the rim. They are moving quickly in this one. The pace is very, very fast, y'all. They are moving the basketball quickly here, swinging this one around. Is Miles Turner playing? He is unique. Don't you worry about it. He's here. Frankenstein is classic, says Jeremy Hottenstein. Yeah, the doctor, Dr. Frankenstein. I see you. It's Dr. Jeremy now. There's the shot from the free throw line, guys. The first free throw is good for Miles Turner. So Miles Turner now up to 6 points. Guys, stats over here on the right-hand side. I put this there for you guys. If you need to put your fingers on the screen and zoom in, you can actually zoom into the stats. I know Unique Queen is a sports bettor, so if you guys need these stats to keep up with your sports bets, it's right there for you guys. The second free throw also will fall here for Miles Turner. There we go. 43 seconds left to go in the first half here, and losing the basketball, almost losing the basketball, almost committing the backcourt violation there, Mobley. Mobley passes this one over, and right now we've got Ty Jerome with it. Ty Jerome to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell to Jerome. Jerome going to be fouled as he makes his move. Doesn't get to the rim. 26.7 left to go right here. Shout out to the Dusty Attic. Welcome back, Dusty. Good to have you here, man. Shout out to Dusty. How much time is left? Fatine, we have 26 seconds. 26 seconds left to go, guys. Have you ever done a Football Nation trivia quiz? I got one for you today. Looks like it's going to be a shooting foul after all, guys, and that free throw falls for Ty Jerome. Have you ever done a Football Nation trivia quiz, yes or no? 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. During halftime, guys, we are going to do a trivia quiz. And what does that mean? That means we're going to have some funky music. And I'm going to ask you guys some questions about these two teams. I hope you guys are ready for that. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Both of those shots fall there. And the score is 64-58. Let's start the clock. Looks like 16 seconds left to go here. There's 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nembhard smothered right now by the Cleveland Cavaliers defense. Passes this one over to Haliburton. The long two-point shot off the mark. It's rebounded with 3 seconds left to go. Running out of time. There's the buzzer beater. It's short. And that takes us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got a fun trivia quiz for you guys. Let's just go ahead and roll right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. So it's halftime, and this is what we like to do during halftime. I like to ask you guys some questions about both of these teams to see who really is an Indiana Pacers fan or who really is a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. Let's see how y'all do. Question number 1. What is the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers mascot? Is it A, Captain Cavalier? Is it B, Moondog? Excuse me, is it B, dribble, or is it C, moondog? What is the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers mascot? A, B, or C? Captain Cavalier, dribble, or moondog? Go ahead and type in your answers now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, no penalties for wrong answers, so do not be shy. The answer to question number 1 is indeed moondog. Moondog is the answer to question number 1. That is the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers mascot right there. He's been around for quite some time, bringing joy and love to the game for all Cavaliers fans. Let's move on to the next one. Weird mascots, man. Mascots make no sense in the NBA. Question number 2, guys. What year were the Indiana Pacers founded? Is it A, 1967? Was it B, 1969? Or was it C, 1971? In what year were the Indiana Pacers founded? You guys know this one. Some of y'all might know this one. I see y'all checking in out there. I see you, Jeremy. I see you, Fatine. I see you, SC. The answer, good job, guys. The answer is A. The Indiana Pacers were founded in 1967, and it wasn't long before they started finding some success, starting to get into the conference finals there pretty quickly. All right, guys, let's move on to question number 3. And let's do a little better by explaining these answers to y'all here as well. Question number 3, guys. Which Cavaliers player was the first player in NBA history to record a quadruple double? A quadruple double. Was it Nate Thurmond? Was it Mark Price? Or was it Larry Nance? One of these guys genuinely recorded a quadruple double, and they were the first person in NBA history to do so. A, B, or C? What do you think, guys? It was a Cavaliers player. Cavaliers fans, anybody who said the letter A was correct, y'all. The first player in Cavaliers history and NBA history to record a quadruple double was Nate Thurmond. 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, and 12 blocked shots against the Atlanta Hawks back in 1974. Here we go, guys. Who holds the Indiana Pacers record for the most career games played with the Pacers? Is it A, Victor Oladipo? Is it B, Chris Mullins? Or is it C, Reggie Miller? If you're a Pacers fan and you get this one wrong, you may want to consider picking a new team. If you're a Pacers fan and you get this one wrong, you may want to consider picking a new team. Guys, it's not even close. Reggie Miller holds the Indiana Pacers franchise record for the most career games played with 1,389 games played. He played his entire 18-year NBA career with the Indiana Pacers. Question number 5. All right, guys. Who holds the Cavaliers record for the most points scored in a single game? And actually, it's none of these answers right here. The real answer is not up here. Damn, I should have corrected this one. But before this, who had the previous record? So that'll be the question. Who previously held the record for the most points scored in a single game? Is it LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, or J.R. Smith? The answer was Kyrie Irving. So the new record for the Cleveland Cavaliers is actually held by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points against the Chicago Bulls in 2023, so just last year, guys. But to answer that question, the answer was Kyrie Irving, who previously held the record. All right, guys, who holds the Indiana Pacers record for the most assists in a single season? Is it A, Tyrese Haliburton? Is it B, Mel Daniels? Or is it C, Buddy Hield? Which of these guys holds the Indiana Pacers record for the most assists in a single season? A, B, or C? Well, according to my research, it is Tyrese Haliburton, guys. It is 752 assists. Tyrese Haliburton was 752 in a single season. That was in the 2023-2024 season. Mark Jackson in second and Don Busey in third. All right, guys, next question. Y'all ready for this one? Let's move on to the next one here. During the Cavaliers' last NBA championship, i.e. their only NBA championship, which of these movies was released that same year? Less to do with basketball, more to do with pop culture. Was it A, Black Panther? Was it B, Guardians of the Galaxy? Or was it C, Star Wars Rogue One? Which of these movies was released the same year as The Last Championship, guys? The answer is Star Wars Rogue One. Yes, that was back in 2016, and you know what? The only man who went rogue in that series was LeBron James, who left and then came back to the Cleveland Cavaliers to give them that championship. All right, guys, let's move on to the next question. Question number 8. We like to have fun here, guys. Question number 8. What is the name of the Indiana Pacers mascot? What is the name of the Indiana Pacers mascot? Is it A, Boomer? Is it B, Thumper? Or is it C, Mr. Wiggles? What is the name of the Indiana Pacers mascot? Yeah, it's actually one of these, guys. So, 5 seconds left. Is it A, B, or C? We try to make this easy for y'all. The answer is actually A. It is Boomer. Boomer is the official mascot of the Indiana Pacers. He's a I don't know what or why he's named Boomer. He's a cat. What does that have to do? I don't get the NBA. I don't get their mascots. Why? Why not be like a car? Why is it not Lightning McQueen for the Indy 500? Whatever. Next question. Who holds the Cavaliers' single-season record for the most points scored? Is it A, LeBron James? Is it B, Kyrie Irving? Or is it C, Kevin Love? I'll ask that one more time, guys. Who holds the Cleveland Cavaliers' single-season record for the most points scored? Do not call yourself a Cavaliers fan if you don't know the answer to this. It's not a trick question, guys. The answer is King James. LeBron James holds the record, 2,478 points scored back in 2005-2006. That is the single-season record for the most points scored by a Cavaliers player in a season. Here's the final question, guys. Last one. What year did the Indiana Pacers make it to their very first conference finals? Was it A, 1989? Was it B, 1991? Or was it C, 1994? What year did the Indiana Pacers make it to their very first conference finals? What do y'all think, man? The answer to this one is C. 31 years ago, the Indiana Pacers got to their very first conference finals. They have been to 7 in their time, and unfortunately, they've never gotten really past that. They have never actually won an NBA championship. So there you go, guys. Thank y'all for playing. That is the end of that trivia quiz. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for playing. Also, a quick shameless plug right here while I bring this up, guys. If y'all like that trivia quiz, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel and you played, also, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are interested in doing sports betting, you are 21 years of age, and this is in your area, right? You are in the United States and you are 21 years old. You can use the promo code LETSFNGO on this channel, guys. That is my promo code there, and if you use it, it helps this channel grow, it helps me out, and you can get up to $1,000 deposit in bonus credits. Here is that link one more time, guys, in case y'all want to use it. In case you guys want to use that link and get up to $1,000 in bonus credits here, y'all can click on this and let me know what y'all think. Again, if you just want to peruse and click on the link and take a look around and see if it's for you, there are other options. Maybe you're signed up for Underdogs. That's not the only one that I'm partnered with for my affiliates. So let's take a quick look, guys. 6 out of 10 for Robert, 6 out of 10 for David. Mike got 5, Steven got 3, Jermaine got 3, David got 6, Country got 2. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like we're tied with David Bacco and Robert Zamora. Guys, how else did y'all do? Anybody else out there went 5 out of 5? Jeremy saying, I went Dr. Jeremy checking in right now saying, not smart yet not dumb, right in the middle, just like the rest of us. Celtics all effing day, says Tyler. Let's effing go. I love it, guys. You're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. We are in the middle of halftime, and there's a lot we got to talk about. Shout out to our champions of the chat. Looks like Looks like we've got Robert and David as the champions. Robert, David, you are the champions. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting. That's a really bad falsetto right there. That was rough. We won't do that one again. Nobody can sing like Freddie Mercury can sing, man. Nobody can sing quite like that guy. Congratulations to y'all. Country, I see you. Jermaine Event saying fire. Let's go. No Cavs or Pacers fans out here saying jamming. You're right, because we're jamming. Okay, let's pull up my scoreboard, my drive chart, and my additional data here. Okay, let's get the correct data on here for you guys. If you participated, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. This is halftime. Halftime runs by pretty quick. We're going to do a quick recap, though, of what we've seen so far in this game. We may not have time to talk about all of it, but we will do our dang best. We will try our darndest here. All right, guys, let's scroll down just a little bit. We'll take a look at the team stats and break this down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get my butt out of this chair, starting to slow down right now. Sometimes I hate sitting down. Sometimes it's great, though. Let's take a quick look, guys. Everybody pay attention to your left side. Left side of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. In this game so far, the Indiana Pacers lead 64-58. They are 60% from the floor and 60% from three-point land. That will work. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Cavaliers, you can see that 49% from the floor, which actually is still a decent number, but their 25% from three-point land is what is killing them. Not a lot of fouls called in this game. The officials are letting this one slide, but I will say it has been clean basketball on both sides. I don't see a whole lot of that was an obvious foul, there was no whistle, that was an obvious foul, there was no whistle. This is actually looking like clean basketball right now, and I like it, man. It's honestly a little fast for me. I'm trying to I wish this happened with the Rockets Warriors series and it was quick, fast basketball like that, because I could call that game with my eyes closed, honestly, just like as fast as, you know, it's anyways, I'm just more comfortable with those rosters. We'll get comfortable with these. We'll cover all of this as we move forward. You don't want that chair sticking to my – okay, you're right, Dr. Jeremy. The doctor says I don't want that chair sticking to my backside, so I got to get up out of it. Mr. Get Dough. Mr. Get Dough, what up, Mr. Get Dough? You raking in that dough, bro? Shout out to you. That's right, Country. You know what's up. She does, dude. Country does know what's up. All right, guys. That was a fun trivia quiz. Thank you guys for playing that trivia quiz with me. Let's end this poll. We are now looking at the second half here, guys, and we can ask this question once again. At the start of this one, it was 70. At the start of this live stream, 75% of you said that the Cleveland Cavaliers were going to win this game. How do you feel about that now? Who will win this game, Pacers or Cavs? Game one, guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, I do need to fix my clock as well. By the way, Indiana Pacers with 3 blocked shots. You can see that down there at the bottom. They have 5 steals as well. They have less turnovers committed and more turnovers committed, excuse me. But they have, I mean, those are just the numbers right there. You guys can read those on your own. I don't need to read those out to you. What I will do, though, is correct my shot clock and all of my timers here. Halftime is over. Let's count the timeouts. Looks like the Pacers took 1 additional. Yeah, we got 5-6 timeouts. It's actually 4. Is this a $5 super chat? Shout out to you, Strategy. He says, I'm linking your channel to the deployed service members. Here's a $5 for the baby. For the baby's piggy bank, the college fund. Let's go, Strategy. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Strategy. Man, I'm going to have to start doing baseball for you guys too, huh? Maybe get the World Series covered if I can do that. Juggle both of those during football season. That'll be a tough one, but we might be able to actually do that. Okay. All right. Fixing the clock. Quarter 2. It's now quarter 3. Let's reset the game clock. Not the scores. Don't want to do that again. Okay, game clock is reset. Cleveland has 6 timeouts. Indiana Pacers have 5 timeouts. Let's remove this. Bring that back up. You guys now thinking the Pacers are going to win. I'm telling you. Jermaine Event saying, yes, do baseball. Tyler saying, big fan, Football Nation. Keep your head up. You heard? I hear you, Tyler G. Cheers to you, bro. Mike saying, congrats, dude. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Still like the Cavs in this one. Okay. You know who I'm curious to ask about this one? I'm asking you directly, Unique Queen. Yes, I'm talking to you, girl. Who's winning this game? You are our repeat offender who comes in here and is making cash off of your sports betting today. I love to see that, but Unique, type it in the chat. Who do you think is winning this game, dude? What color wine tonight at Unique Queen? Got to have that Argentine Malbec, tell you what. The classy lass. Let's get that back in order. All right, guys. So 64-58, third quarter about to start right here. This is the second round of the playoffs, guys. It is game 1. SC saying always red. Too bad Darius is not here. That would make a big difference, Jay. Baseball would be the more relaxing live broadcast. It would be until you get a big home run knocked out of the park out there. I'll get gassed up for that. Scroll up a little bit and get the stats back to where they need to be. Pacers, I have faith in them. Thank you, Unique. Thanks for getting back to me. What's up, Brian? You got a question for me, Brian? Ask quickly before we get this one started, man. I don't want to miss your question, Brian Williams. Here we go. We're back to it. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. Cleveland sports trying to stay relevant since the Browns are struggling. Here are the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sorry to any Browns fans out there. Cavaliers with it. Here's a shot from the three-point line by Donovan Mitchell off the mark. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton. Let's get the clock back on. Let's start the clock here. And with the basketball now high up at the logo, we've got the Indiana Pacers. There's the pass inside. Pass to the top here, and a wide open three-point shot for Miles Turner will not fall for the Indiana Pacers. Pacers off the mark, rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers with it, moving the ball well. Here's the pop and no shot. A stop in his tracks right there. Passes out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell tries to round the three-point line, kicks this out to the three-point line, and this time that shot's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, my goodness, and Mitchell is blocked from behind. Here we go. A pull-up, a kick out, Nembhard for three. It's there! Wow, that's actually Aaron Nesmith, not Nembhard, but Nesmith drains that three-point bucket from the wing. And with the basketball now, Evan Mobley gets that one poked away. 10:47 left to go. Thank you, Brian Williams. He says, you put forth much effort. I'll be tuning in better than the official broadcast. Big flex, bro. I appreciate that, Brian. The poor brownies, says SC. All right, Jared Greenberg is reporting right now. I guess that's what they're talking about. Here's Max Strus with it. He looked at the three-point shot, didn't take it. Evan Mobley, wide open three right there, but he stepped on the three-point line. You got to be aware of your footing right there, man. The pass was out to the three-point line. Good job by the officials. That will be a turnover here. We saw that happen time and time again where the officials didn't call that. It's been a couple of times during this one right now. Pacers up by 9, guys. Pacers with the basketball. Now the Pacers are going to the right. Haliburton passes cross court here, backing a man down. Is Miles Turner. Turner under the rim goes up. He is fouled on the shot. I think he'll go to the stripe here. Miles Turner going to get a couple shots at the free throw line. Let's take a look at that. All right, guys, Miles Turner at the free throw line. We like to talk about the players and their stats while they go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. Right now, the Indiana Pacers are up 67-58. It's actually not a shooting foul. My apologies. So let's get back to the game. Here's the inbound pass. And Tyrese Haliburton with it. Tyrese Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Nembhard, a pump fake. He kicks out. A shot for Siakam from the three-point line. Way off the mark. Ugh. That was an ugly shot, bro. Here we go. Sam Merrill with it. Sam Merrill passes to Max Strus. Strus for 3. His shot, much nicer. That's a clean 3 right there. The score is 67-61. We have 9:58 left to go in the third quarter. Toppling over right now, we've got Nembhard on the ground, or Nesmith on the ground, excuse me. Tyrese Haliburton shoots the wing 3. Tyrese Haliburton shot off the front of the rim. It is rebounded this time. Looks like the rebound by Sam Merrill once again. Max Strus with it. Strus sizing up Haliburton. Kicks this one out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with it. Mitchell looks to Strus. Strus in the wing. Shoots the three again. That shot too strong off the back of the rim. It is rebounded offensively by the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley with the offensive rebound. Upstairs. And the alley-oop is good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that'll force a timeout. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. I love it. 9:27 left to go. We got a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. Let's go. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. We're fixing the clock right now. Timeout forced by the Indiana Pacers. Rick Carlisle wants to slow his team down because the Cleveland Cavaliers are slowly forcing the Indiana Pacers into Cavaliers basketball. Pew, pew, says Mike with the shots right there. All right, guys. Cavs fans, where y'all at? Where are my Cavaliers fans at? Let's see the swords for my Cavaliers. Y'all out there? If you're a Cavaliers fan, you can drop the swords. You can drop the yellow and red hearts. I know they don't have a maroon emoji, but you can drop yellow hearts. Don't drop yellow hearts. That'll be confusing. That's Indiana Pacers. Do not drop yellow hearts. You'll trip me out. Just drop your swords if you are a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. The clock is stopped with 9:27 third quarter action right here, guys. So far in this game, you guys can see 56% field goal shooting today for the Indiana Pacers, 47% shooting for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mario, did you say who I want to win this game? Yes, I did. And I actually said it yesterday. The reason being I picked the Indiana Pacers to win this series, just flat out. Maybe one game they'll drop here or there. I think this will go to 7 games. I think this will be an amazing series. And I think this is going to be Jay Madri. I see you out there. Did I say that right? Jay Madri saying go Cavs. I see you. We've got one Cleveland Cavaliers fan in the house. Hey, at least we got one. Dr. Jeremy checking in saying, not a fan, just cheering them on because what the Pacers did to my Bucks. Ooh, ouch, man. That's a tough one. Leola saying, pick up the pace, pun intended. Ba-dum. Psh. I like it, Leola. All Cavs fans are at the gym doing yoga. Fair enough. Okay. Warriors. Rhonda Davis checking in for the Golden State Warriors. That's fair, Rhonda, and we got a game tonight. We will have a good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Back to a head-to-head comparison, guys. We don't have an actual game replay. Cavs are the closest team geographically, but, like, I don't know, says Steve Juice. But, like, I don't know, he says. I'm not happy that the Rockets are playing Game 7 on Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Not looking good for my Warriors. I get it. May the 4th be with you. By the way, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow is Cinco de Drinko. We'll probably have a margarita out here. All right, guys, points per game during this postseason. Thanks, Jay Madri. All right, guys, postseason. These are Cleveland Cavaliers numbers, but these are Cleveland Cavaliers numbers against the Miami Heat over 4 games. And as you guys know, the Miami Heat are not the Indiana Pacers. The Miami Heat were in jeopardy of not even making it into the playoffs, just flat out and straight up. And they did. They were in the play-in tournament. They were the number 10 seed. They found their way into the playoffs. But, hey, shout out to our mods. They are the best. They sure are, Rhonda. They sure are. You know what, Rhonda? Let's give you a wrench, too. Oh, well, we'll do that. We'll do that here soon. I got some people on the list that I need to make sure get their wrenches. Right now, I feel really good about our mods team. I feel really good about our regulars. If we get to over 50,000, I'm going to need to add 3 or 4 more mods. Maybe. I don't know. Robert and Country do a really good job. So does Christina. Here we go, guys, but Christina has her hands full with the baby. Let's get back to it right now. Pascal Siakam passes out to the three-point line. We go to Haliburton. Haliburton passes inside to Nembhard. Nembhard out to Miles Turner. Miles Turner hits the bucket, 69-63. Let's get the clock started one more time. Father Time, someone else that we should probably give a wrench to here. Moving the basketball around well. Donovan Mitchell with it. Donovan Mitchell going around the left-hand side here. Mitchell drives. Mitchell kicks out. And this time, Jared Allen with a – oh, my gosh. Jared Allen with the hammer. That was one of the nastiest poster dunks I've seen in a while. Here's a three-point shot the other way, and that is a bucket right there by Nembhard. He's got 15 points, a three-pointer to answer back. He says, you can shock the world, so can I. Man, that dunk by Jared Allen will be an ESPN highlight. I promise you that. Here's a pass back, and the Cleveland Cavaliers have the basketball with 8:27. Slowing things down. Donovan Mitchell with it. Donovan Mitchell drives. He pump fakes. He's fouled at the three-point line. This will likely be 3 shots here for Donovan Mitchell. All right, guys, let's see. 72-65. We'll get a couple free throws here. Father Time saying, not me. Why not? We got to get you one. We got to get Father Time a wrench. We got to get Rhonda a wrench. Lucinda's pretty good at helping out, too. Shout out to Lucinda. Impressive, says Basketball Jones. I'm here for the Warriors game. That game starts soon. That game starts immediately after this one, DMV Clips. By the way, welcome back, homie. Good to have you in here. All right, guys, here's the free throw. The first free throw for Donovan Mitchell, who was fouled at the three-point line, is good. The score is now 72-66 with 8:22 remaining. Let's fix the clock here. It might be faster to go down. 7:22. We'll add 1 minute. We'll also add 1 point. The score is 66-72. Here's another free throw for Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Looks like it was a long 2 when he shot, so it's not 3 shots at the free throw line, but the second free throw is no good by Donovan Mitchell. The officials talking about something right here. That was, okay, so I was right the first time, and even the TV is confused right now. I was telling you, that looked like a 3-point shot that he was fouled on. They should get 3 free throws, not 2. So what's going on here? So what's going on, guys? The clock is stopped, and it's not going to be 3 free throws. So yes, no, yes, no, yes. All right, guys. What happened to the future The future scoreboard is gone, my friend. There is the shot for Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton scoring 2 points for the Indiana Pacers. Let's get settled back in, guys. The clock is hot once again. Evan Mobley passes to Jared Allen, and Jared Allen starting to pick up the pace right now, no pun intended. Here we go, guys, with the basketball now. Nembhard passes this one to Siakam. Siakam passes out to the corner. Miles Turner, a pump fake, gets a man off his feet. A pass to Siakam. A pass to Nesmith. Nesmith hits the shot from the corner there. Nesmith up to 14th, putting on a clinic right now. Indiana Pacers transition basketball right there. Jared Allen unable to get that bucket back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers, and it feels like the Pacers have had so much possession today. Here is a good move, and that's a pass outside. This time inside to Miles Turner, and a kick back out to the three-point line. The three-point shot is there again. Timeout. That is Aaron Nesmith with another shot, another three-point bucket, making it 80-68. And just like that, it's a 12-point game. I think Mavs win by a score of 265. Nice. Guys, let's stop the clock because a timeout has been called by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers might be in trouble right now. Uh-oh, boom, baby, says SC. Refs have the under. Woo! Oh, pop off these headphones for a second because God bless America. Holy smack. Guys, we've been live streaming every day except for one. I think I didn't stream for 1 day over the past 2 weeks. Someone do a stream count for me on my wall. I've been streaming a lot, ladies and gentlemen. We're hitting a wall right now, but we got to push through it. You gotta get through these tough spots to get stronger, and it's all about showing up even when you don't want to, man. So, bro, Mike the barber, what you think about my haircut, bro? What you think about my cut? I gotta wash my hair, dude. You could get a mic, says Father Time. Father Time, I got one, dude. What you think this is? And this is actually a very good microphone. This is how I record all my long-form content, but I can't use this microphone for this reason because you called the Pacers, Paul George 1 fan. Haliburton's father is at home waving his flag at the TV because when I get up, that boom mic doesn't go all the way over here. This boom mic only goes out to over here, and then you guys wouldn't be able to hear me when I start breaking down stats. Not only does that do that, but check this out, right? If I had this microphone up now where it's in the way, and for aesthetics, it makes it difficult to see. Plus, now with this headphone, with this set of headphones, I can hear how loud my music is. If I crank this stuff up all the way up to here, you know what I mean? Like, it makes a big difference. I can hear that it's loud in my headphones, but I can turn it back down to get my ambiance music. Okay. Poor guy, says Jeremy. Says Dr. Jeremy. Anyways, there's a lot to go. Boom, baby, is what legendary Pacers announcer said when Reggie Miller and the other Pacers would hit a 3, FYI. You know what? SC, we're writing that down. Boom, baby. I can remember it, but we'll say it. Boom, baby. I wrote it down. We're good. It's really faint because this thing is super dry. It doesn't write. But I wrote it. Boom, baby. All right, I will say that out here. I'm excited. I'm excited about going to a game this year. This is fun. Have you ever been to a game? That's a good one. Let's end this one. Have you ever been to an NBA game? Start a poll. Have you ever been to an NBA game? For those of you just checking in right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. We are in the middle of a commercial break. And come on, Haliburton, I need you to get 3 more rebounds, says J7VN. I've been to many, many Spurs games. I love basketball games. They're fun. They're fast-paced. It's not as expensive as football. San Antonio actually has a basketball team, and I'm not going to go drive to Houston to go watch the Texans. I might now. Yeah, fell asleep in Milwaukee, says Father Time. Where's Pops? No, Paulina, don't talk about Popovich right now. You'll break my heart, girl. You'll break my heart, Paulina. All right, guys, there is Hunter to inbound the basketball. The Cleveland Cavaliers have it right now. And it looks like the Cavaliers are going to bring it up court with Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill finds Jarrett Allen. Allen going to lose the basketball, and Nesmith almost recovers it. Instead, Cleveland will hang on to the basketball. A pump fake at the three-point line. A pass back to Jarrett Allen. Moving the ball around now. Ty Jerome. What was that? How is that not a travel? How was that not? He took like 5 steps right there. No travel right there. That was pretty obvious. Even from here, the officials are blind or just don't care. The score is 80-70. That shot off the mark by the Indiana Pacers, rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here we go. That's the first time that I've visibly seen an obvious travel and not called. It wasn't called. There's a pass to the three-point line. There's that shot. That shot is good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sam Merrill answers back with a three-pointer. It's now a 7-point game. Starting to get sketchy here. All right, guys, on the dribble right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have McConnell out there on the court for the Pacers. McConnell, Nesmith, Haliburton, Walker, and Turner. The shot is there. This time it's a bucket by Walker. So Walker gets his first shot of the game to make it 82-73. Let's fix the clock here. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. 5:53 left to go here in the third quarter. That basketball is tipped. The Cleveland Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here we are at the three-point line and reaching from behind, and that'll be a foul against Jarris Walker. Walker going to be charged for the foul right there. That stops the clock with 5:46. Stops the clock with 5:46. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome one and all. My name is Mario. If you're enjoying the live stream, don't forget to hit the like button. There's a shot for Jarrett Allen that will fall, making this a 75-82 game. It's a 7-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. Bringing it up right now is Miles Turner. Miles Turner to Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton at the three-point line, working on Jarrett Allen. Haliburton kicks to the corner. An additional pass. One more pass out to the wing from wing to wing. There's the drive going up for the layup. Going to be fouled on that one. That stops the clock with 5:25. Stops the clock with 5:25, and it looks like Nesmith is going to go to the free throw line. So Nesmith goes to the free throw line. Let's take a quick look. We got 481 of you guys watching. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. 157 on the thumbs up button, though. Let's see if we can't crank that volume up to 200. Those are rookie numbers, guys. Who out there's a rookie? Come on, man. You're here for 5-10 minutes, dude. How many YouTube videos do you watch for 5, 10, 20 minutes? Probably not a lot. Let's pump those numbers up, guys. 83-75 after the first free throw falls. Once again, y'all, if you are looking to do some sports betting, ladies and gentlemen, your middle name ain't by chance Luigi. No, it's not, Jeremy. It's Manuel. I go by Mario Manuel. Manuel is actually my middle name. So if you're looking for me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll find me under Mario Manuel Sanchez. And you'll find me wearing my Football Nation shirt. And, yeah. So, anyways, here we go, guys. Let's get it, country. Nesmith for the second free throw. That second free throw also falls. And let's inbound this basketball. The Cleveland Cavaliers to inbound. Here we are. Cavaliers with the ball. Bringing the ball up court right now. Looks like Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome getting a screen. They're in their own backcourt still. Looks like that's going to be a blocking foul charged against Nesmith. Nesmith yelling at someone. Nesmith not happy about it. Actually, Nesmith drew the contact, and Nesmith draws the charge. So Nesmith draws the charge against Ty Jerome. A lot of mental errors. This will be Indiana Pacers basketball. Pacers ball. All right, guys, Tyrese Haliburton with it. Tyrese Haliburton on the dribble, showing off the handles. The step back J from the three-point line, short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. You got a fast break right here. The alley-oop upstairs. Jarrett Allen with the bucket. That's a good shot right there for Jarrett Allen, 77-84, keeping this close. A single-digit game. Here's Tyrese Haliburton with it. The Indiana Pacers will take that shot. Haliburton looks like he was fouled this time. No call right here, and Donovan Mitchell will drive. Donovan Mitchell will be fouled on the return here. He will go to the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell's shot is off, so he will get 2 shots right now. 2 shots, 2 shots. All right, guys, this is game 1 of the series. Donovan Mitchell about to go to the free throw line. This is game 1. Game 2 of this series will be on Tuesdays, so they'll be doing this every other day. I think Thursday the NBA might actually have a day off, or maybe we'll see the Timberwolves play on Thursday. We might just have one game on Thursday. But what I know for sure, Sunday, today is this game, and the score is 84-77. We'll have a recap on Tuesday for it. Tuesday will be the next Pacers-Cavs game. Friday will be game 4, and then Friday will be game 3, and then game 4 will be on Sunday. If we need additional games, we'll have games 5, 6, and 7 on these dates, but nobody's going to remember that, so we'll get there when we get there. But for the next 7 days, guys, for the next week from Sunday to Sunday, this is your schedule for the Pacers or the Cleveland Cavaliers, depending on who you're rooting for. Both free throws will fall there for Donovan Mitchell. Both free throws will fall there for Donovan Mitchell. Let's start the clock once again with the basketball here for the Indiana Pacers. You've got Obi Toppin out there on the court. He passes this one to McConnell. McConnell passes inside to Toppin. The pass too strong. Donovan Mitchell coming back with it. Mitchell will go up. They're going to call a foul on that one. Another foul against the Indiana Pacers, and it looks like Mitchell will probably go back to the free throw line once again to shoot 2 more. Aaron saying, let's go Cavs. Cavs in 5. What up, Aaron Colburn? Good to have you in here, sir. I see you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. 84-79, 4:27 left to go. Another foul on Nesmith, and he's in foul trouble. Take a look over here. Aaron Nesmith with 4 personal fouls today. We still have time left to go. That first shot will go for Donovan Mitchell. By the way, all of your scorers and points over there on the left-hand side. And, of course, when we scroll up, those are the players who are actually on the court right now. Full stats there for you as well. First free throw does fall for Donovan Mitchell. The score is now 80-84, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are inching their way back in. 4:26 left to go here in the third. The second free throw also falls. The score is now 81-84. It's a 3-point game. Now it's getting good. Let's do this. Pascal Siakam with the ball. Siakam gets pushed. No whistle by the officials, and they're going to call it a double dribble on Siakam, even though he was pushed. Rick Carlisle with a big frown on his face. A visible, like the Popovich frown, but the Rick Carlisle frown right there. That looked like it should have been a reach-in or at least a tipped basketball. They're going to call a double dribble there on Pascal Siakam. 4:11 left to go right here. Cleveland Cavaliers get the turnover. Donovan Mitchell for three, off the mark. And it is offensive rebound here. Offensive rebound for Cleveland. Mitchell with the lane. Mitchell to the rack. What a dunk right there. That dunk would win a contest, man. That's another one. High-flying Cleveland Cavaliers looking good right here. And now with the basketball, the Indiana Pacers, T.J. McConnell passes this one to Siakam. Siakam to Nembhard. Nembhard with it, passes this one back to Siakam. Siakam working on his man. He gets that basketball tipped right there. He shoots a difficult shot under the rim, running out of time. The three-point shot off the front of the rim, no good for Indiana. And the Pacers looking like they're struggling here. It's a 15-4 run, and the floater off the mark by the Cavaliers, but an offensive rebound. The shot is good. And now Evan Mobley takes the lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Timeout. Indiana Pacers. Wow. What happened in this game, dude? What happened in this game? Oh, my goodness. This is insane. We now have a lead change. And I didn't update the scoreboard. Let's get this right after that last shot. The score is 85-84. Holy smokes. Got to watch McConnell. Sneaky scorer. He sure is. Turnovers, says Leola. It's all about the turnovers. It sure is. Basketball Jones, I'm going to use that. The tomahawk. That's exactly what that was. Man, that jam was sick, dude. Two bad-ass dunks in this one. One by Jared Allen and another really, really good one there by Donovan Mitchell, man. Till I see zeros on the clock, I ain't counting the Cavs out, he says. I like it. So, Resty checking in. Cavs firepower is too much for the Pacers. It didn't look like it in the first half. Pacers are in trouble now, says Harold Ozeata. Harold, thanks for checking in, man. Knight, welcome back. Chi-Town Joe, what's up, dude? He says Superman, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Aquaman, Cleveland in 5. Man, they just showed that highlight dunk. There it is again. Ooh, that's dirty, dude. Mitchell with that dunk. That is one of, like, oh, man, you get out of his way for your own protection. That's the kind of dunk that was. That's like Derrick Henry running with a full head of steam downfield right there. You get out of his way. Good luck trying to stop him. Pascal Siakam passes back out to the three-point line. Indiana Pacers after the timeout with the basketball. Here's Toppin. Here's Haliburton. Here is Nembhard. Nembhard looking for the screen. Nembhard going to get the angle here. There's a difficult shot. No foul, no whistle, and it's going to come back. The Cleveland Cavaliers with it. Here is Donovan Mitchell once again, left-handed, up off the glass, and one opportunity. And now, Indiana Pacers starting to look a little frustrated here. Wow. This should be an 87-84 lead here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's stop the clock. All of a sudden, the momentum is starting to shift. The momentum is starting to shift. No foul again. That one looked like a foul, SC. I thought that was a foul, and I think it should have been called, but it wasn't. But I'm with you, man. A couple of no calls now for the Indiana Pacers, and it looks like the officials are starting to play favorites. That first shot, though, off the mark. I will say off the mark there for Donovan Mitchell. The first shot is no good. 2:49 here left to go. And we are still sitting at 28-7-5-4. This is towards the end of the third quarter. By the way, the Cavaliers are now in the bonus as I add the bonus logo down below. Guys, if you're watching this live stream and you're still not subscribed to this channel, let's see if I can't convince y'all to join the nation. We are looking to try to get to 28.8 by the end of this live stream. We need 46 more subscribers. The Pacers haven't scored in the last 3.5 minutes of basketball. Here is Nembhard with the basketball. He drives. He's at the free throw line. Step back Jay off the mark. Rebounded by the Cavaliers again. DeAndre Hunter with the rebound. Donovan Mitchell steps on the gas. Mitchell goes inside. The spin move. The floater. The easy bucket. Oh, man. The Cavaliers back in form right now. Cavaliers back in form. And here is Indiana with the basketball. Indiana with it, moving the ball around. Haliburton going to have to step up. Tyrese, you're going to have to step up. Haliburton passes to the corner. The corner three, it's good. The corner three is money there. You can cash that one. Benedict Mathurin hits that one. Boom, baby. Ain't that right, SC? Ain't that right? Boom, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, the Cavaliers with it, and it looks like that Ty Jerome gets blocked there by Haliburton. That will be a block for Haliburton, but he gets the ball back. Here's a corner three for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That shot is off the mark. It's rebounded by Mathurin. There's the pass up court, and with it now on the dribble, Nembhard looking for an opening. Nembhard passes over to the top of the three-point line, and now with it, Haliburton. Haliburton takes his time, shot clock down to 7. He drives, makes his move high up off the glass. What a shot there. That looked like a Tony Parker layup. And just like that, the Indiana Pacers go back up by 1. So now the Pacers, now we're going back and forth, man. You get pulled one way, you get pulled the other. The Pacers now back up by 1. 1 minute left to go here, guys. 1 minute left to go in this one. Let's start the clock. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Mathurin. Indiana Pacers, 1-point lead. Indiana Pacers with the basketball. Right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are in the bonus with the basketball. Now, Tyrese Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Nembhard steps on the gas. He goes in the paint, kicks it out to the corner. A wide-open 3 in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded here by the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a rebound by Dean Wade. This time, it looks like Donovan Mitchell. There is no stopping Donovan Mitchell right now. Mitchell now up to 27 points after that layup. 25 seconds left to go, and right now the Indiana Pacers are down by 1. It is going back and forth, guys. Here we go. On the dribble, Nembhard with it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. There is going to be a foul there. Let's stop the clock. There will be a foul there. Man, Donovan Mitchell is just cooking right now. MVP Mitchell. Dude, it's actually pretty impressive to watch Donovan Mitchell play at this level right now. I mean, this is like, I covered a Cavs game with the Heat. We covered one Cavs game during this playoff season, but this is special, man. 27 points, 12 of them this quarter alone in the third quarter. We are almost out of time here in the third, waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. And a precarious-looking inbound pass. Let's start the clock. Pascal Siakam almost loses it here. Siakam is going to drive. Siakam kicks it out to the 3. A pump fake. Miles Turner, the buzzer beater. He gets the bucket. Let's go. Boom, baby. There's the shot. 92-90. Let's pull this up to the fourth quarter. My beautiful wife in here to speak to me. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Got to make sure I keep the wife happy. Let's go ahead and update this. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 moment. Hang tight. One second, guys. Okay, guys. Just had to take care of some duties, some husband duties that we had to do. Anyways, Steve Juice checking in. Hopefully our host was brought food or something. She's actually grabbing me another Red Bull. No, she came up to, well, doesn't matter. Conversation between wife and husband stays between wife and husband. But fact that I love my wife. She's downstairs with the baby right now. And maybe we'll introduce you to baby during the next game. All right, guys, capital of Texas checking in. What up, man? I feel the love with that emoji, dude. That's exactly what happened right now. Mr. Edit, what up, dude? Pacers win game 1. I see you out there with that Luka Doncic Mavericks logo. All right, guys. All right, y'all. We got a lot of people hanging out here. We got a lot of you guys, 560, y'all. We are just 13 people away from our like goal. Our like goal was to get to 200 thumbs up on this live stream. And the goal for this live stream, we need 40 more subscribers here. I don't know that we'll get it during this one, but we're close. All right, guys. So, Rick Carlisle, Cleveland Cavaliers. Rick Carlisle, Indiana Pacers. Cleveland Cavaliers doing this thing right now. Indiana Pacers with the basketball here. They're going to inbound this one to start quarter number 4, guys. This is it, fourth quarter. This is game 1, and we are all set for the last 12 minutes. Here are the Pacers with the basketball and a 2-point lead, moving the basketball around well right now. Pascal Siakam with it. Siakam at the elbow here. Siakam at the baseline passes, and that's going to be a shot that is going to land. That clearly, again, I don't know if that was clearly a foul. Maybe was a foul, but it looked like it was a difficult shot, and it seemed like there was some contact. It's not called by the officials. Doesn't matter. Indiana gets the shot. Thank you, Christina. Thank you so much. By the way, the answer and the response by Ty Jerome is equal, and so it's still a 2-point game. Indiana Pacers with the basketball here. On the court right now for the Pacers, Siakam, Mathurin, McConnell, Bryant, and Shepard. Here is a shot that will be off the mark by Mathurin. It is rebounded by Mobley of the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers with it. Cavaliers going to dribble, kick out to the three-point line. Surveying, looks to the left. Mobley at the three-point line, a little jab step, a little pump fake, goes up, and it'll be blocked this time. Rebounded again, shot clock down to 6. A good move in the paint. No whistle by the officials. I think the Cavaliers were fouled on this one, and no whistle by the officials. 10:45 left to go. Looks like they're going to let them play in this fourth quarter. Here's Pascal Siakam backing down a man. Turns around, shoots the baseline. Pascal Siakam, 2 more points. 96-92. It's a 4-point game, and Pascal Siakam up to 15. Siakam up to 15 right now with the basketball. You've got Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome for 3. It is off the mark, and this time it will be rebounded. We got a rebound by Bryant. So Bryant gets the rebound. Pascal Siakam with the basketball. Here's a pass to Bryant. Bryant back to McConnell. McConnell over to Siakam. The reach-in foul right there charged against Dean Wade. Dean Wade reaching in against Siakam. He'll be charged for the foul. That stops the clock. All right, guys. How y'all feeling out there? We're climbing. We are slowly climbing. Thank you, guys. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to you guys. Game 7 coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Game 7 coming up next. We got the Rockets and the Warriors going head-to-head after this one. I've got one more giant Red Bull that we're going to need to drink here because believe it or not, I'm actually running out of gas, and I'm living on Red Bull right now. All right, guys, here's Mathurin with it. Mathurin at the three-point line, passes to Siakam. Siakam with the shot clock winding down, pulls the 3. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded this time by Strus. Strus passes to the right with the basketball now. You've got Hunter. DeAndre Hunter makes his move. A good lane for him. The shot, though, is off the mark. Strus with sticky fingers. Oh, my goodness, what a play. He goes up as the ball is going out of bounds. He throws it off of a Pacers leg, and that will be Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. What a play right there. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, who do I got winning this game? Asks Mr. Edit. I have the Indiana Pacers winning this game. Especially since the Cavaliers don't have Darius Garland. There's a wide open 3-point shot, though, for Evan Mobley. It's a 1-point game. 9:30 left to go in this one. There's a pass to the 3-point line, and with it now, With it now, Mathurin. Mathurin sizing up a man. Mathurin drives. He kicks out to the three-point line. And there is good defense by the Cleveland Cavaliers. An offensive rebound for the Indiana Pacers. 9 minutes left to go here, y'all. And this time, Mathurin goes. He is fouled. No whistle there. No whistle. It's a rebound by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Evan Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to the three-point line. A pump fake gets a man off his feet. And this time there will be a foul the other way. And it looks like someone is holding his shoulder. Uh-oh, Hunter is down. Hunter might be okay. He's holding that left shoulder. I hope he's okay. That dude, Anthony Edwards, is no joke. And seems like Julius Randle decided to actually play basketball for the Wolves. I see you, Mike. I see you, Eden. I see you, Father Time. Miles Kelly saying, I'm not sure how I popped up on your channel, but you make listening to games great. Thanks, Miles Kelly. Appreciate that, sir. I haven't done this since I was a kid, and you're doing a great job. Cheers to you, Mr. Kelly. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at the free throw line right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers to try and take the lead here. At the free throw line to try and take the lead, DeAndre Hunter, 8:55 left to go. Let's fix the clock. The first free throw by DeAndre Hunter hits the front of the rim, hits the back of the rim, and then gets the friendly shooter's roll. It goes in. The first shot is good. The first shot was good. Let's turn this off. So not Darius Garland, not Donovan Mitchell, not Max Strus, not Evan Mobley, and not Jared Allen. We're looking at the bench right now. And on the bench right now, DeAndre Hunter actually showing up. He's actually right behind me. This is why I hate sitting in a chair. But sometimes my feet get tired, so what am I going to do? We're all tied up at 96-96, ladies and gentlemen. But just for the record, DeAndre Hunter right now has 11 points after that second made free throw. So both free throws are good there. And the Cleveland Cavaliers now have a 1-point lead. It is now 97-96 with 8:50 left to go in this basketball game. Tyrese Haliburton feeds that one inside. That shot off the mark looked like a closely contested one. The pop and shot, it's a 2-point shot. It is short. It is rebounded here by the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton steps on it. Haliburton pulls up, shoots. Haliburton's shot is good. Up by one again. How many lead changes is that? Who is keeping track of this right now? So many lead changes in this one. Tyrese Haliburton with 15 points. With the basketball now, we got Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome directing traffic. Evan Mobley with the screen. Ty Jerome will drive, passes to Mobley. Mobley in the paint will shoot the shot. The shot is there. 2 more points for Cleveland. Another lead change, 99-98. 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Evan Mobley up to 20 points today with the basketball. Now Mathurin. Mathurin looks left. Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton, the pump fake. Back to Mathurin. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton looking for an opening. Haliburton passes inside to Miles Turner. Miles Turner can't control it. It's Cleveland basketball. A pass inside, the feed, and this time the foul. My gosh, he was hurt on that one. He goes down. It will not be a flagrant. Looked like a regular foul to me, but they will take a trip to the free throw line with 7:44 left to go. This shot might be reviewed to see if it is a flagrant foul. There was a foul before the shot, if I'm being honest, and that was all ball. That was all ball. That was all ball. There was a foul before. There was a clear reach-in foul that wasn't whistled. This should be a challenge because that was all ball right there. Mathurin with a clean block. I wouldn't be surprised if the official said, well, there was contact before the shot, so we're still going to charge so-and-so with the foul, and the Cavaliers are going to get the basketball, but he is not going to go to the free throw line. We might see that as well, but either way, the fast break was prevented. A beautiful block for Mathurin, and that was good. Look at that, guys. We only need 38 more subscribers. We're cooking right now. Country Kisses, I feel you. But like I said once, the Knicks all the way. I see that. All right, guys. Pump up the like, says Robert Zamora. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zamora. All right, guys. So, and let's end this poll right now. All right, guys. We're going to start an open-ended question. Who will make it to the finals? Both East and West. Let's just type who will make it to the NBA Finals. Which two teams will make it all the way to the NBA Finals? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a timeout and a review here. Pacers now have 2 timeouts left. Cavaliers now have 2 timeouts left. I've been losing track of that. We have 7 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. And just so you guys can see, let's go here. Let's turn this off and turn this back on. Who do you think are going to the NBA Finals? Let's see. Wolves Nuggets, says Days. I see that. Okay. Rockets Celtics, says Jermaine Event. The Rockets are nasty, man. The Timberwolves are nasty too, guys. All these teams, man, we're looking at it. First of all, this is the one question mark here, the real question mark. Who is winning this Game 7? If I was going to put my money on this one, I would put my money on the Rockets, honest to God. I'd put my money on the Rockets even though I was rooting for the Warriors. Who are you rooting for? That's exactly what I mean, right? Who are you rooting for? Warriors. Who do you think will win? Rockets. I think the Rockets should win that game. Mike saying OKC Warriors. I like that too. OKC Warriors. I can see that. OKC. Well, we can't have OKC Warriors. OKC and Warriors will be in the Western Conference Finals maybe, but maybe not so much when we get to the actual finals here, the actual NBA Finals. This is Western Conference Finals, and this is Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see. Boston OKC. I like that, Eden. That's possible. Celtics Thunder, says Tom Fleming. Okay. Mami, que onda, Fortinu? Is it Mami Fortineo? Is that French? Mamier? I don't know. That looks French to me. What's up? We got Mr. Edit saying Pacers, Celtics and Thunder, Boston OKC, Wolves and Knicks. Ooh, that guy. Jeremy, Dr. Jeremy going for the Dr. Jeremy Hottenstein out here with Wolves Knicks. OKC Celtics Father Time. I still like the Cavaliers to win this one. Leola saying Wolves and Celtics. I like it. Wolves Celtics, says Brando. Pacers OKC. I like it, guys. DMV, would you rather get dunked on or be an embarrassed ankle breaker? Bro, that's a that's a good I'd rather get dunked on. Because if you get your ankles broken, I mean, even Wemby got dunked on by Ja Morant. The play was over, but it still counts in his heart and ego. Let's go back to the drive chart. The timeout is over, guys. 7:45 left to go. Thank you for participating in this one, guys. Sorry if I didn't get to read your comments. Here are the Pacers. Obi Toppin for 3. Boom, baby. Let's go. Obi Toppin for 3, 101 to 79. 101 to 99. It's a 3-point game. Donovan Mitchell with a difficult layup right there. Mitchell gets the bucket. The score is 101-101. We are all tied up. A quick transition basketball right here. The shot is off the mark. This time, Neesmith's shot's no good. Max Strus has a wide open lane. He is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line with 7:05 left to go. Mamie like Jamie. Got it. Got it. Thanks for clearing that up. Mamie, what up? Knicks/Wolves would be great. That'd be fun to watch. Good close game, says Rhonda Bullseye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in San Antonio, Texas. There's that first free throw. That free throw is off the mark. First free throw for Strus, no good. All right, guys, Game 7 coming up. Who will win Game 7? We got another game coming up after this, guys. Who will win Game 7? Will it be the Rockets? Or will it be the Warriors? It is 102 to 101. That second free throw does fall for Max Strus. Here we go. Right now, Nembhard feeds to the corner, and Obi Toppin looks like he's going to drive. Obi Toppin didn't quite have the angle. That basketball was tipped by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It will remain Pacers ball. It is Pacers ball. What's your Instagram handle? What's my Instagram handle? Like my personal one or like my Football Nation one? I don't really use Instagram a whole lot. I'm terrible at Instagram. I prefer Facebook, which I know makes me an unk, as most of you guys would say. Here's the drive. There's the shot. And it looks like that was a blocked shot. A big scramble here, guys. There's chaos happening right now. Obi Toppin passes this one to Haliburton. They're going to need to slow things down and get themselves resituated. Haliburton pass to the corner to Obi Toppin. Back to Haliburton at the top of the three-point line. Shot clock down to 10. Haliburton showing off the handles here. The step back 3. Boom, baby. There's a shot. A big three-point bucket silences the crowd a little bit in Cleveland. Here we go. Tyrese Haliburton with a big bucket there. A corner three off the mark this time by the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. Haliburton feeds inside. Obi Toppin has that basketball poked away. He is fouled. Obi Toppin is fouled right there. What's an unk? Asks Father Time. That means just like an older guy. The uncle. You know, that's your uncle. Ow. Fuck. This hurts so bad. Why do people even exercise? It hurts so much. This is terrible. All right, I'm a grown man. Stop crying like a little girl. I look like a grown man. I cry like a little baby. Here we go, guys. There's a pump fake for Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton at the three-point line right now with 13 seconds left to go. Haliburton with it. Haliburton showing off the handles at the wing. It's going to be a kick out to Nembhard. Nembhard with 5 seconds to shoot. Nembhard from way outside the three-point line hits that bucket there. 107-102 with 5:38 left to go. Another big shot for the Indiana Pacers. This is 13 lead changes, by the way. Indiana has had up to a 12-point lead in this one. There is the shot off the mark. This time, Ty Jerome, no good. A good, strong, dirty rebound there. A good, strong, dirty, physical rebound there from Miles Turner, and the Indiana Pacers now have it. There's a kick to the three-point line, a three-point shot again, this time off the mark. Tyrese Haliburton going to tip this one into the hands of Mitchell. No, what are you doing? Wow, an offensive rebound there, and Nesmith throws that basketball away. That is just a clear, wide open. I got you. I got you, Ian James. Don't you worry, man. Let me send you a message, or I'll post this here in just a second. I'll tell you in just a second, Ian James, on the next commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Here's Donovan Mitchell driving. Donovan Mitchell goes up. What a shot by Mitchell. Those underhanded layups by Donovan Mitchell, man, they looked like they're going to get swatted, but he has the right angle, and he hits those shots so effortlessly. Here are the Indiana Pacers with it. A pass to Nembhard, wide open three-point shot. Again, it's shooting practice. It is another three-point shot there. 110-104, and the Indiana Pacers are stepping on it now. Here is Nembhard. Here is Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley trying to answer back with a three of his own. It's rebounded by Obi Toppin. Obi-Wan Kenobi on Star Wars Day gets the rebound. And now it's a two-possession game. Tyrese Haliburton has the basketball. And the Indiana Pacers, with a 6-point lead, have the ball. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It's still anyone's game. A three-point shot for Haliburton. Looked like it was going to drop. It was online, but just a little bit too strong. And a rebound by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers with the basketball. Ty Jerome, who's kind of been struggling in this one, although he does have 17 points. 15 points, now 17 points, silently stepping it up. A good bucket there for Ty Jerome. And now it's Indiana Pacers ball. Indiana Pacers with it. Pacers kick to the right. Nembhard with it. Nembhard climbs and works his way around the three-point line. Tyrese Haliburton on the dribble. Tyrese Haliburton surveys. He passes to Nembhard. Nembhard feeds inside. Obi Toppin. Obi-Wan Kenobi, no good. But Miles Turner will clean this one up. Use the force, baby. There you go. 2 more points for the Indiana Pacers. Time out will be called by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have 1 remaining, and we go to a commercial break. All right, guys. So let me answer the question that was asked here. Ian James wants my handles. So let's go. It should be posted actually on the channel page. But, guys, if y'all want to connect with me on Facebook, let's take y'all there. Here is my Facebook page, guys. This is actually my personal. So if you guys want to max me out, I think you can only get like 5,000 friends on Facebook, right? Or something like that. There you go. That is my personal Facebook in case you guys want to connect with me and keep up with the actual guy on the other side of the camera, not just the YouTube channel. We are friends with some of y'all out there. I'm friends with Country Kisses. I'm friends with the disc golf. I'm friends out there with, of course, Robert Zamora. I'm friends out there with Lucinda. I'm friends with a good handful of you guys. So if y'all want to add me on Facebook, y'all can add me out there. I'm just a normal guy, guys. Obviously, I'm just hanging out right now. Nothing special. I just love what I do. And this is a lot of fun. We've got another game coming up after this, guys, so let's make some quick adjustments here. I'm going to make these adjustments in real time with you guys watching as well. Let's actually start here at the center position. So center, we're going to change this here. NBA, Rockets, Warriors, center. There's the adjustment. Power forward. Going to make the adjustment for this one. NBA, Rockets, Warriors, power forward. Jimmy Butler's struggling from three-point line, guys. Jimmy Butler's struggling from the three-point line. I'd like to see him get those numbers back up. Dalen, was that you who just sent me your friend request? I just hit yes on it. I got you, Dylan. Dylan, if that was you, I got you, Mr. Yeekley. Mr. Yeekle? Yeekley? Already added, bro. It popped up quick. Popped up quick. All right, guys, this is the power forward position in the NBA. Power forward. Let's update this one. Game 7 right around the corner, guys. So I want to make sure I have all my graphics available for Game 7 because I hate doing this. I hate having to do this in real time, but I've only got one OBS thing, and it's just actually easier for me to do it this way. Shooting guard. So now we're at, I think that was actually supposed to be the small forward position. No, we got the shooting guard. Shooting guard, small forward. This is power forward, so small forward. What I get for talking and thinking at the same time. Small forward. Should be better with Buddy Hield getting the start now. Good game from Moses Moody in Game 7, though. Tyrese Haliburton, let's go ahead and put Steph Curry's face on there for the next one. Covering Game 2 here as well, guys. We'll be covering Game 2. If you guys want to stick around, you can check out the channel, man. I'll be live for the second one. Okay, let's get the game recap done here. So game recap, Rockets Warriors, game recap. This time we do have a recap of Game 6, and we'll go over that as well. And then, of course, the head-to-head here. Let's do overall for the right teams. Overall. Cool. Commercial break coming to an end, guys. That commercial break gave you just enough time to get that stuff adjusted. We've got some other stuff happening here, so during the next commercial break, we'll get that fixed. All right, guys. He got Brooks, but we're about to cook him right now. Thanks for subscribing, guys. We're still looking for 30 more people with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. We need 30 more subscribers. Maybe we will get there. Maybe not. No hard feelings, guys. If you guys don't want to subscribe to the channel because you have commitment issues, that's okay. I do, too. I did, too. Married now. Happily married now. Here we go, guys. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball, and there's a pass out to the three-point line. Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell with it. Donovan Mitchell likely going to take this shot. You got to put the ball in the hands of your best player here. Donovan Mitchell showing off the move. Shot clock down to 1, running out of time. That shot is off the mark, though, and this time there's a fast break. Pascal Siakam to lay it up for the Indiana Pacers. And now we're looking at an 8-point game, a 13-4 run for the Indiana Pacers, and on the move now, Ty Jerome with 17 points, showing off the handles here, working against Tyrese Haliburton, going to put that shot up. He's looking for the foul. He stares at the official, no whistle right there, and Tyrese Haliburton going to feed inside. That is going to be Miles Turner who gets the bucket, but they're going to say it's a charge. So a charge against the Indiana Pacers. It should be Cleveland basketball. He was definitely set. No need to challenge that. That's the right call. Good call right there by the officials. You're teaching us that committing is possible. It is. It is. All right, guys, 2:30 left to go in this one, and it looks like Rick Carlisle called another timeout. So timeout Pacers, I believe. Pacers coaches challenge right here. So Pacers coaches challenge. 114, 106, 231 left to go. Steph and company coming in. So excited, says Rhonda. Imagine being the broadcast for the Toronto Raptors. I'd have the day off right now if I did. Should I speak on this, Father Time? Speak on what, sir? Cavs 2-3s? LFG says Miles Kelly. I see you, sir. All right, guys, let's go ahead and make some adjustments to the other ones since we are here. Got to make sure all of my graphics are set for the next game. And we've got the bench players. Let's update the bench. Updating the bench, NBA for the away team, which today is going to be the Golden State Warriors. So, hey-o, probably. Holy smokes, what are you doing, Mario? Get your graphics together. Get your head out of it. Bench, away, settings. Warriors bench. It's clearly a charge, man. I don't know why Carlisle challenged that. That was 100% a charge. He's going to lose that challenge. NBA, Rockets Warriors, center away. I don't like Draymond Green as a center, guys. It doesn't make any sense for me. I don't think he's big enough to be a center in this league. I don't think he's big enough to be a center in this league. They need a big man. Offensive foul stands. Yeah, unsuccessful challenge. That's going to charge Indiana with it's going to charge the Pacers with the timeout as expected, right? That was a bad call by Rick Carlisle, and you lose the timeout. That could make a big difference there in this basketball game. That could make a huge difference here in this basketball game. 2:31 left to go in this basketball game. Fourth quarter action right here. Let me do one more quick adjustment, and then I will get back to the game. I don't want to be distracted while this game is on the line. It is game one right here. On the line, ladies and gentlemen. Game one on the line. Let's get back to it. All right, bringing the basketball up court. We've got the Cleveland Cavaliers with it. Cleveland and Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the dribble with 2:21 left to go. Looks like a foul already. Who's going to be charged for that foul? Donovan Mitchell dropping a bomb after the whistle. Let's see what happens with 2:21. So Cleveland has 2 timeouts left. Indiana has 1 timeout left. 2:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shot clock down to 14. Guys, the spread for this game down below. And if you guys are looking to bet before the next game, you've got that much time down below. Sign up with Underdog, guys. Use my promo code LETSFNGO, and it will a timeout going to be called right there by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Once again, guys, if you are looking to have up to $1,000 worth of bonus bets, we're promoting Underdog, Novig, and Sleeper. Underdog, Novig, and Sleeper. If you already have Underdog, you can use this link to see my promos. All of them use the same promo code. They are all LETSFNGO, just like this, without the spaces. But yeah, if you guys want to get some extra cash, man, use that link. It would help me. Helping me helps you guys get better content here as well. And we are looking at May 5th right now. You know what? Let's do something fun. Let's do something fun. All right, guys. Let's just do this. I'm sending out 5 channel memberships right now. These are going to be randomly assigned. I do not. My hands are off right here. Looks like Steve Juice gets a chance to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Stormy, you get a chance to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. It looks like Yai PR12, you get some of the behind-the-scenes stuff here as well. A couple of memberships gifted out by me to you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. That is my way of saying thank you to you guys. Shout out to Canna Hayes. Appreciate you as well. And this is good. All right, guys. It's fun, man. We're all here just having fun. We're all here just having fun, man. Me, says Fern A. I actually don't assign those. If you gift memberships, guys, I don't pick who gets them. YouTube actually just randomly distributes them. So congratulations to whoever won the random drawing right there. 2:21 left to go, guys. Waiting for the inbound pass right now for Ty Jerome to do an inbounder here. Ty Jerome looking to inbound this one with 2:21 left to go. There is the inbound pass. Donovan Mitchell with it. Mitchell back to Jerome. Jerome kicks this one out. Strus shoots the 3. It's blocked. It's blocked by the Pacers. And this time, Miles Turner comes up with it. And we've got Nembhard with it. Nembhard passes over to Haliburton. Haliburton, Robert Samora, let's go. I see you, sir, with those additional memberships. Thank you, Robert. All right, guys, on the dribble, Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton showing off the moves. Haliburton at the elbow, going to drive the floater there. The layup is good. It's a 10-point game, and it's starting to feel really quiet here in Cleveland. Cleveland Cavaliers fans are starting to get a little sweaty with 1:46 left to go. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Strus. Strus goes up, no foul. And this time, Pascal Siakam gets the rebound. Haliburton is fouled. Jermaine Event. Daddy Beats, Titus Kitchen, Big Tight, Rob Boss, not Bob Ross, out there. All you guys get you guys are getting memberships as well. Cheers to y'all. Let's go Indy, says Daddy Beats. I like it. That's game. Sorry, Cavs. My fortune is good. My fortune is someone else's. says Steve Juice. Oh, no. And with 10 points, guys, it looks like the Cavs stadium is starting to empty out right now. Looks like we're seeing the bleachers start to clear out. It's a 10-point game with 1:30 left to go. Let's stop the clock until it catches up. On the dribble here, Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton trying to work his way in. A steal right here. And here's Strus. Strus pulls up, shoots the three off the rim. Rebounded by Siakam. Over the back, foul right there by Miles Turner. Stops the clock with 1:17. 1:17 left to go here. That stops the clock. Monfort Kristoff checking in. Indiana Pacers been serious since losing that play-in tournament to the Lakers. Watch out. Mike Larry checking in. Race to the parking lot, says Mike Larry. Looking that way. Looking that way. 1:17 left to go here, guys. Moving the ball well here. With 10 seconds left to go, another jam for Donovan Mitchell, but it's not that exciting considering they're now down by 8. Down by 8 with 1:10 left to go. Full court press defense waiting to inbound the basketball. There's the inbound. And with it, Tyrese Haliburton. No foul going to be done here. Haliburton drives. Haliburton steps on the gas. He takes it to the three-point line now. Passes out to Nembhard, to Siakam. Nembhard to Haliburton. Haliburton to Siakam. Siakam to the corner. Miles Turner for three. No good. It is an offensive rebound, though, by the Pacers, and that is going to spell trouble there. They really needed that rebound, and there will be a foul now with 43.7 left to go. Siakam going to be fouled here. Siakam going to go to the free throw line now because the Indiana Pacers are in the bonus. Y'all can't even see where it says bonus there because of the color of the background. I can't change that bonus logo, but the Indiana Pacers are in the bonus right now. Thank you, SC. We're going to be live in just a few minutes for the next game, guys. Check out my channel. Hold on. Let's drop the link for the next one if you guys want to have the second tab open. We'll have the second live stream here. That first free throw is good for Pascal Siakam. Siakam hits that free throw. And let me drop the link to the next live stream. So the next live stream is going to be here, guys. Both free throws fall. It's back to a 10-point game. Game 7. Game 7, Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you got coming up. A shot off the mark by the Cavs. A three-point shot here is good for the Cavaliers. It's a 7-point game. Full court press. 34 seconds left to go. There's still enough time to get back into this one. I've seen it happen before, guys. There's the inbound pass and an immediate foul. No foul. Come on. You got to foul him and get him to the free throw line. That stops the clock with 30 seconds here. That stops the clock with 30 seconds. If they hit both of these, this is going to be an issue for them. I shall return. I subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Appreciate you, sir. I need Dylan Brooks to foul out in the first half, says Rhonda. Sloppy Joe, I agree with you, man. If you're still out there, man, Pacers offense, unstoppable. There's Haliburton at the free throw line. He makes the first. Haliburton makes the first free throw, guys. We've got the second live stream coming up, guys, so if you do not have access to it and you're over this one already, you can jump into the next game. We'll start that next game as soon as this one is over. 30 seconds left to go. Here are the Cleveland Cavaliers with it. They got to throw that shot up. That shot with 26.9 left to go is no good. They're going to say it's not a shooting foul. Ty Jerome said he was shooting, but it was before. Draymond needs to foul out, says Harold. I don't know, Harold. It's possible, man. 13 subscribers left to go to get to that 28.8, and if we can get there, man, that would be great. Is Haliburton's dad there? I don't know what he looks like, Randy. I have no idea, Mr. Marsh. Okay, Stan. Can you just? All right, Stan. There's the shot. It looks like it was a shooting foul, so they're going to give him the shooting foul. That first free throw is there. The score is actually 120 to 112 after that when the next free throw will make it a 7-point game. Don't forget to smash the like button, says Country Kisses. Thank you, Country. Next one is Game 7. Yes, it is, David Bacco. The second free throw off the mark. Immediately, there is a foul right there, and Tyrese Haliburton will go to the free throw in the bonus with 24 seconds left to go. Well, since we're going to be doing all this garbage time stuff, let's go ahead and start making some adjustments. We'll update the next scoreboard here as well. Here we go, NBA at home. Center at home is going to be Alperen Sengun. What a baller for Alperen Sengun, man. Sengun has been crazy this postseason, looking really good. NBA Rockets Warriors. How about we go to power forward at home, power forward home. There we go, small forward home. Let's change the small forward position. First free throw here for Nesmith is good. Nesmith makes the first shot. Small forward home. Updating, just getting it ready for the next one because we're using this exact same. We're going to do the next stream. We're going to end this broadcast, guys, and start the next one, which is why I put it in the link so you guys can find the next live stream. Both the second free throw is no good. It is an offensive rebound for the Indiana Pacers. No foul here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers understand the situation that they are in, and it looks like the Cavaliers are going to go ahead and just throw in the towel now. Cavaliers going to throw in the towel here. They're not going to try. That is going to be a turnover there. Did I not update the small forward position? NBA, Rockets, Warriors, small forward, home. That's better. So the Indiana Pacers go to Cleveland. You guys thinking that they were going to sweep, and the Indiana Pacers have something different entirely, guys. That is it. This game is over. This game is done, and I got to get the next live stream started. So this game is done. That is the final. The final 121 to 112. That is it. Let's get the next game started. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Football Nation. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you guys want to catch the next live stream, you now know where to do it. Here it is. We will be live. We will be live in just a second. So give me 2 minutes, and we will get this next game started here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Tip-off will probably start in just a few minutes. We'll catch y'all in a minute. Peace out, guys. Y'all take care.